Hello and welcome to a very special video where I am joined by three other players because we just played a team championship, well, already a bit ago, but we played team championship, me and LHR versus Wawrzyniec and Lech. Hello, welcome everyone.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hi.
Hello.
Um, yeah, so um, let's look a little bit at the rating first to see how we're doing. Wawrzyniec is the number one Glicko rating, so it was of course pretty exciting to play him. And Lech also 64th, so they're both better than our best rating. Me 70, LHR's 280, but of course we're very underrated.
No,
uh,
that's true.
yeah.
You're not playing long enough to have your rating established, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's true. We're gonna have an update in the next few days, so we'll see both or all of our ratings to see if it changes much.
Yeah,
But
I hope not.
me and LHR, we all know each other from through the ages, and yeah, I've only been playing for like half a year, but we were kind of I've been talking with LHR a lot about the game, and then we decided last moment to join the team championship. Seemed pretty fun, but Wawrzyniec and Lech, they've been playing for a long time. Like you guys know each other in real life as well, or
Yeah. So we were both playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3,
mm.
and we were both attending the same convention of this game, and I think
Holy,
that's how we met.
the
Yeah,
perfect the
and it was
perfect way to meet.
and I don't know how long ago it was. I mean, I think like
Like
17 or 18, close to 20 years ago.
Wow, so when you were 4.
Yeah, and since then, since then we play different games together.
Yeah,
We are just gaming mates.
we also played some Slay the Spire too with the four of us the other day.
That was funny.
Good times. But yeah, I mean, are you very competitive? Was it like a big deal for you to get rank 1? Was it like a goal of yours, or did it just kind of keep playing and just kept getting better and get there somehow?
Well, it was always kind of a dream, but yeah, I didn't think it would happen. But actually, it did. Uh, but hmm, yeah, it took a lot of time. I was playing through the ages for a lot of time. Um, First on some board gaming online. That was a site back then
Mm-hmm.
where we played. Yeah, I
I
don't know
see.
how many years, but
Were you
quite a
like
lot.
close to it for a long time before you got one, or
Mm, yeah, for a few years for sure.
like top 10 you were for a
I
few
mean,
years, or
yeah, yeah, I was climbing slowly and slowly,
yeah.
and
All right, cool. Well, we're gonna have a lot to talk about in this game. It was a very exciting game. I already said like halfway through, I was like, okay, this game is actually pretty good. Maybe we should do a video about it. And so, yeah, happy that everyone decided to agree. So let's just jump into the game. We do heroes and or leaders and wonders a little bit first. Is the classic. So maybe something. I mean, we should also, of course, I forgot to say this is a team championship, so we're playing 2 versus 2. The only really rule is that you can't pact each other, but you can war each other, you can aggress each other, and so yeah. But the dynamic is very different because yeah, you play or one team is number 1, number 4 at first 2 and 3, so it's like in blocks where it does mean that generally the number 1 has a harder time to get stuff because the number 2 you can just like number 1 can feed stuff to number 2, but number 1 can get stuff denied. And just like in a 2-player game, it's a zero sum game. So you also are going to get denied way more. Like for example, there was a game where I had James Watt kind of a little bit auto playing that, and then I was like, oh yeah, but they can just take away like double Cole when normally that would never happen in a four-player game, right? So yeah, other than that, strength is generally quite important, and things that give knowledge because you will basically draw the whole deck at the end of the age, and then you will know exactly what half you have and what half the other person have, and then of course you can use strength events to your advantage and also other events, and so having a lot of knowledge is good, and then having something like in this game there's Joan of Arc in the game, of course, like Sun Tzu or Nostradamus would be all other things that just give you complete information for both players, but yeah, definitely I think the main thing is you have a lot of extra information on the military deck, and so seeding and anticipating seeds from the opponent is very important. And generally, it's hard to make culture because wars are also so swingy and stuff. Would you agree? Is something that I forgot, or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
generally I agree. I would add that it's sometimes really difficult to play wars because players can also aggress their teammates, and sometimes it's tricky.
yeah, you have to calculate for that because especially in this game that it didn't happen, but in previous game we had a situation where we got ward and I played aggression against Wawrzyniec to get resources and be have
Yes.
like better situation for the
Warring
war.
the first player in the block is very dangerous because the first player can, oh no, even no, actually just warring the stronger player is I guess
What
dangerous.
in our situation, Wawrzyniec was stronger and he disbanded army, so I could aggress him. So it
Ah,
you are not safe even if
yes,
Yeah,
you pick
you
you
your
can
need
even
to
plan.
disband.
plan extra.
There was
Yeah,
like at some point where, and this is like there was a group stage, so that we've already played a few games, right? But it was actually in our game where somebody was like, wait, I have a plunder, I can plunder my teammate, and then I can defend. Yeah, so exactly that. But that before I didn't actually realize. But of course, you'd have to have the plunder or the other thing that what is it called? Raid.
Yeah, so in early game, I think enslave is very good because like losing one population is not that bad for other player. Sometimes it's even like can help you with corruption and it gets you a lot of resources. In this
Mm-hmm.
game, we had like two enslaves and we were always minding that maybe we will be playing them against themselves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
especially that I had hanging gardens. Um,
yeah.
that's some extra food, and also Alexander, that's some extra food as well.
Yeah, so yeah, play exactly. I mean, I did mention you can aggress each other, but there is definitely a big influence into the game as well that you can just spike your own resources in that way and having to play around that, or even science. Yeah, it's like, oh, you can't go into Air Force, you don't have enough science, and then suddenly there's 5 science bonus, and you're like, wait, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, that would be bad. All right,
Yeah,
but of
and
course
this
you also know
opportunity
the,
makes the military actions very valuable.
yeah, military actions, yes. So like
Like
warfare.
even more. Yeah.
All right. Well, so in this game, I mean, H3, there is Churchill. There's no Gandhi, which might be important. Like Churchill normally wouldn't be something you would care about too much, but in this game, a lot more. So like Sid Meier, Einstein for some lab leaders, Pierre, Martin Chaplin, but it's gonna be hard to make those operas and stuff a little bit harder, I would say. But there is Hollywood at least. There's also Manhattan Project, which would be just a nice thing to get your strength up, I guess, if you don't have other ways, which again in this mode it's sometimes hard to get stuff for yourself that you want because people deny things. So yeah, definitely can be an option. Red Cross, United Nations, fast food, H2, Maria Theresa seems pretty strong in this mode. There's quite a few like Shakespeare, Cook. I mean, Cook also should be stronger because yeah, colonization. Like, of course, you could. Is yeah, that's one other thing. Colonization. You can seed, of course, twice as many territories. So James Cook and Colossus, and also the colonization uh, technologies are a lot better than normal, I would say. Yeah, then yeah, so Bach, Shakespeare, yeah, Napoleon is pretty strong, and Robespierre I think is also stronger because you don't really have a choice in governments. So maybe you are forced into a republic, and then you definitely need this military action. We also have the Kremlin for a little bit help on military action. Then we have Harvard College, Railroad for some strength. But yeah, well, pretty good, I guess. Eiffel Tower probably will never be played. Statue also a bit difficult, maybe. H2 is also interesting. Oh, sorry, H1. Heimachi Castle is definitely seems very strong. Great Wall. So those two strength wonders. Machu Picchu. Honestly, it's interesting because you can, if you're on the second seat in your block, then the other player can feed you the guaranteed iron and also a much greater chance to get uh, irrigation. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. I mean, Taj Mahal
Yeah.
would be difficult to use. Basilica, yeah, also a bit difficult. And then, yeah, strength leaders. Jansiska should be very strong. Even Genghis Khan could play. Mm, Columbus, yeah, Columbus. I don't know. I mean, Columbus Colossus, I guess. Eleanor, you're gonna see the lot is very good, but of course could be a bit weak. Saladin, generally pretty strong. Michelangelo, also another thing where you can feed your body the wonders a bit. Joan of Arc, of course, having a lot more insight is good. Yeah, HA yeah, HA some stuff. Confucius is also pretty nice. You can always seed some stuff, uh, which then gives the opponent question mark to what to play around. But not the greatest leaders here. I would say Boudica should be strong. Moses maybe even a little bit better to get some extra military out. I don't know. Colossus should be good. Iron Garden should be a bit better. Although, well, yeah, I don't know. You can get punished by Ravage of Times, but your teammate will not seed it at least. But the other opponents will definitely seed it. But yeah, Colosseum even should also be a little bit better with military action. All right, then it's your guys' turn first. Let's go.
Okay, so we pick Confucius because he is very good.
True.
That's the turn.
All
No,
right.
but
Yeah.
that's also the part about the events you want to. In this format, you want to. Seeding is a bit better than normally, so you seed anyway. Even in normal game, I would pick
Exactly.
Confucius here. So that was, I think, easy choice.
Yeah, especially on first seat. Like you don't
Yeah.
risk much. You
Mm-hmm.
can play greedy picks like Confucius or Library.
Yeah,
When you're first, you will not struggle with military
going first. This is
strength.
OP. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Okay, then LHR. I mean, we just let me go off of fast mode.
Yeah, so we picked Boudica plus Richland, yeah? Because Boudica is just a good leader and we get a yellow card together with it. Was there another reason for it? Do you remember now?
Well, it's like, do I get Homer? Do you get Homer? I mean, Homer
Yeah.
with the Colossus is pretty nice. And then we were saying something about that. Like if you're first, you probably want to get stronger. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I remember us saying something about that, like that it would be kind of nice that you're Bodica instead of me. But I mean, there
Mm.
are all some small details.
I think we thought about like pairing Homer with Colossus, and
Yeah,
so
exactly. And then
yeah, we
Boudica
had to
with Hanging
see.
Gardens potentially. That seemed like a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
here we just saw only for leaders, so
Yeah.
nobody wanted to miss out on a leader because if you miss out on a leader, it's risky. And
especially as
missing
player
out
four.
on a wonder, it's fine.
Yeah, if you're player
Mm-hmm.
four, then we can also deny the leaders in this game in a opposite of maybe a normal four-player game. It's extra dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this first moves are pretty standard
Yeah.
EG.
So here we are. I'm just waiting for Colosseum to come in for me, and we figured out we calculate that I can have it for one. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
We anticipated I will get it next turn for one, so I took Engineering Genius and
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is always a possibility that some better cards or better upgrades than building a Colosseum will come up,
yeah.
like Iron or some good age one wonder.
Yes.
But in this game, Age One Wonders it was a mixed bag. Taj Mahal is not great.
Yeah, Taj Mahal, Basilica.
Yeah,
It
not the
could be
wonders
better.
that you want to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They don't boost your economy, just Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all. It's not good to start with Machu Picchu
No.
like right away.
No, I'm not sure about it.
Well, I don't think it's bad, but yeah, on you're also the second position in your team, so you should be able to get stuff for it as well later. So I think it's fine. Yeah.
Yep. So here, yep, I just build a mine, increase my pop, and grab the library. Yep. That's a strong wonder for 1 CA.
Yeah. Yeah. I just get Homer. I mean,
Normal stuff. Mm-hmm.
normal stuff. Draw Crusades. Wawrzyniec.
Yeah, I play
Okay.
Alexander and I just aim to stay out of consumption, build some buildings that boost my economy. So it will be bronze now and probably philosopher in next round.
Okay, first thing I see that was I think the border conflict already, because I had
Hmm.
that and enslave, and we talked about enslave that it's very nice to have in this particular situation. So and I want to see it with Confucius.
Hmm.
So although I wasn't sure if we will win this border conflict because your situation was fine,
Yeah.
uh,
Me with the Colossus, of
like
course.
strength wise, yeah. But we also had a nice situation with strength with this. So we thought it's like 50-50 that we will benefit from it,
Yeah.
and it's better to have enslave for like some nice team plays.
I see. Yeah.
Yes.
We
And
were a bit surprised when it came out, but now I understand.
yeah, and I think that often hanging gardens are not viewed as a military wonder, and it is.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, LHR and me are definitely pushing the Hanging Gardens propaganda and definitely for military, which is also why it pairs well with Boudica because Boudica likes to push military, of course, uh, getting the free rock for the military, then you get the food and the happy face for it.
Yeah, you essentially can skip all the happy face buildings in H1 and just focus on mill with the hanging gardens.
All right. And you also just, yeah, started building the Colosseum here. I guess you didn't
Yes,
have.
because also we were talking about this Great Wall that
Yes.
it might still be available for me next turn if I finish Colosseum.
And this is what we were
yeah,
scared about.
and you
Wait.
don't really have some good other actions here.
Yeah.
Like like this, you can spend 2 actions on things that you would do in next turns anyway, building a wonder. And if you don't spend these 2 actions here, what can you do? I mean, taking stockpile or frugality,
Probably take
that's not,
warfare, probably, but you already have Colosseum, so
yeah,
it's
or
not that good.
warfare. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's good to just spend
Yep.
actions on things so you have like more actions next turns.
And this is the four-player special where it's on the fourth space, and it just after your turn, but somehow you still get to pick it at the next turn because all the
Yes.
cards are HA cards before it. It's
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, LHR didn't see it,
Yeah, I didn't see it,
and we took the
and I just took the
Warfare.
big.
So yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, so we just took the breakthrough for more science and the warfare. Like, yeah, there isn't really much to do here, really. So just take a good yellow card, and the warfare could probably come in handy with let's say Columbus, Genghis Khan.
And just in
Yeah,
general.
just
And then also,
all
we,
of that.
we, we definitely said something about, as I mentioned before, that you kind of need want to be prepared for Republic as well, because
Yeah,
you really
because
can't afford to just wait for a common in this style.
yeah, in this game mode, yeah, always need to be prepared for Republic as well, I think. So since it's at 1 CA and there's nothing much else to do, just grab the warfare first.
Yeah, and I see that Crusades, it's like kind of whatever. Don't I mean okay, it can be a big swing, but maybe yeah, it's like I was also expecting to get strong with the Colossus, so I think us seeding strength events is very reasonable. Crafts, I make a one stage and then just Code of Law. I mean, pretty standard. I guess I could take Knights instead. I don't remember why we went for one or the other. I think just CAs is very good still. I don't know. Actually, in a way, I don't know.
Probably you expected some events from Confucius, so you had space for some additional
Yeah,
expense of your science points. So you take Code of Laws. It's good economy.
and I think I didn't want to give it to Lech because Lech would already have 6 on his turn. I think that was a big point as well. Just giving
Yeah,
him
yeah,
giving him the Code of Law was just a bit too strong.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
All right,
Yeah,
your turn.
I'm using my ability of Alexander and get out of consumption, and we see that the border conflict and the game will be military. We can already see it, so I pick up knights.
And at this point, I think we already see like some horse tactics, right?
Mm.
I
For
think you draw it right now. I mean, th- there was a turn that you drew few
like three
horse
tactics.
tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You finished the
Right now,
Colosseum.
yeah, right now for sure I have a legion in hand because the legion was like tipping point for me to have a great wall. Since I have a legion in hand, I can go for great wall,
You
which
don't
is
have
nice.
the
And
game
also,
open.
no, should I have?
I mean, maybe it's good to know
Yeah,
which things
let
you're
me do that.
seeding, or what things you have in hand for context.
Yeah.
You can open it up while we discuss our
It's a
turn
shame that it's a shame that you don't get to see it.
on the replay.
Game is already over. We should all be able to see it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be
Information should
nice.
get public. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it would be nice. I mean, of course, people are gonna be like, "Oh no, I don't want them to know my tendencies or something. Like, I don't want them to know that I'm like bluffing half the time or something." But I
Yeah,
think,
so I have two enslaves and legion, and I see that one enslave as a
yeah, makes sense.
yeah. Probably if not Legion, Lehut took knights to deny
yeah.
Boudica of spending extra rocks,
Hmm.
because Boudica really needs some red technologies to be used well.
Yeah, but the second knight was already in the row,
One was taken by me,
and the
and I
second.
said that
Mm-hmm.
that if Lehu wouldn't have the Legion, he would
Ah,
probably go
okay.
for knights.
Ah, okay. I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah. Okay, LHR.
Yeah. So over here, I seeded the
Vast
vast
territory.
territory. Yeah, because I think we saw the cartography.
True.
Did we? Yeah,
True.
and we also have the Colossus on Peter, so that's like +3 bonus to colonization. So felt like a very natural seed.
Yeah, very strong play.
Yeah, so we opened the development of warfare here. So yeah, took the free warrior, increased the pop, and just finished the wonder.
I know we were
Feels
discussing a lot
natural.
about if you want the science or not. Like, I know you kept telling me that you don't want the science. I was like, science OP, bro. Oh, science OP. Just get more science, 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 science.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we wanted to make sure that we can actually finish this wonder, and I think all of the events with rocks were still inside,
yeah,
so it was probably right to take the science. Yeah, yeah, that was for the previous turn, right? Like what to
yeah, yeah,
take, the
yeah,
science or the
yeah.
rock. Yeah. So
No,
yeah, good call.
I have like two defense cards and a raid, so I can't even see. So I just finished the Colossus and go for the cartography, but I don't actually make it. I just go for the cultural heritage to get some extra science going because I already have like +10 stuff in my hand that I want to get out, and there's no super rush for this cartography yet. And then yeah, I just keep the two colonization cards as well, so I have like a lot of colonization potential here to win that fast.
Mm.
Wawrzyniec?
Yeah, I'm finishing Wonder. Yeah, I don't know what I will play. I don't remember. Just yeah, some basic good stuff. What I did, what was the best.
No one wants the knights, which is interesting. The knights are still in a row after all this. Lech
Yeah, so
seeded.
at this point we've seen like most of the tactics. Uh, like every possible tactic I've had at least one copy of, so it was a bit we could go flexible with that. So I committed to Legion, and we committed Vavi to
Heavy
doing
cavalry.
heavy cavalry
Yeah,
tactic.
yeah. We're
And
thinking
I set it
about
up so
maybe heavy cavalry into Genghis Khan for Lech, or
well, it was a possibility.
Yeah, it
Be-
was a possibility. We, like Genghis Khan with heavy cavalry with Great Wall is always good.
yeah,
And yeah, it's always good to have some future possibilities that are good.
yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
were kind of
and the
scared of
funny
that.
thing is, yeah, but at the same time, like in my hand, I also had the Legion tactic and the heavy cavalry, so I guess we were looking at the same thing.
Yeah, but he was in front of you, so I was thinking he might just take
Yeah,
it from
so
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
yeah,
LHR
so at this
is
point we already set up to be very strong like next turn with like Legion and Free Swordsman.
true.
So we are thinking about, okay, the border conflict is nice, that is in a deck, it will come up, of course not right away, but at the point where I will be very strong.
Yeah, I mean, there's three, or sorry, there's two possible seeds, but maybe if Wawrzyniec doesn't seed, then it's only one seed, I guess. But you also want to seed on your turn, so it's at least two seeds, most likely, that you will not
Yes,
be
yes, yes,
strongest. But
of
then you will
course.
be, yeah. So let's see what happened, I guess. I mean, yeah, LHR seeded on certain borders because we were also like we're also strong, and we're not weakest at the very least. Um, because we're also gonna go into a tactic. I think LHR probably takes the knights, if I would guess, and then
Oh, I just
also
reviewed the Legion.
oh
I just reviewed the Legion, took the EG and the Rich Land.
oh wow, the knights drops off. Wait, what are we doing,
Yeah, the Knights
guys?
actually did not get taken.
Knights dropping off in this game mode. Very stupid. Okay. Yeah.
And there's Zizka in the mix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. I guess we put in the uncertain borders because we know that LHR is the strongest now, and I will seed, and Lech also wants to seed. So it's at least 2, and then after that we don't know, but it's at least 2 that we can win.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, reasonable.
Yeah. So that's why I took the 2 food from the development of planning, so that I can make the Legion tactic.
Yeah, yeah.
and and we saw the 2 signs from that event as well, and that's very nice for Peter because he can actually like get all his blue text out, which was really
Yeah,
nice.
Yep.
yeah, that was kind of nice. And then also, I mean, I seeded just the cultural influence, but yeah, then yeah, we kind of thought that you wouldn't seed strength events into my Colossus mainly. Um, so we were happily surprised. We were like, wait, border conflict. Yum. Yeah.
We were unhappily surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So win that, and I actually go for the code of law, and then yeah, I can still go for this. So that was of course super super cool for me indeed, that I actually get the code of law and a cartography without getting completely owned on science. Actually getting them out, and yeah, just Eleanor because yeah, I mean the game is actually already going pretty quick, and yeah, like I said, Eleanor, and then I can just keep seeding uh, territories. Hopefully, that would be kind of nice, and then keep drawing colonization cards and keep winning stuff, and just yeah, having events in team
This is
championship.
not what will happen.
That is exactly what will happen. Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I didn't have a tactic for this, so I have to wait. So I'm just stuck at 6 for now. But I mean, 6 is pretty good, of course. But then Wawrzyniec.
Yeah, I sit here, but I don't remember what was it. Uh,
um,
I could check. That's which one turn is it?
which turn? It's
Yeah.
turn
5 or
5.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's 4A.
4A. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're already thinking that we will be stronger than you at
Yes.
this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I think I have heavy cavalry in hand as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of.
And
Sorry. Go
yeah,
ahead.
a lot of pop. So I will make this heavy cavalry quite soon. Yeah, and I'm taking reserves for 2 to make this heavy cavalry by next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have Legion with swords with Great Wall. It should be easy to win.
Yeah. And now the fast strategy comes out. I
Oh, and
mean,
now it's a fun part because you are using 2 defensive cards, right? For that,
yes.
so you are opening yourself for attacks.
Am I?
Very much so.
When?
Well, right now, go ahead. Just
Okay.
you are.
Yeah, just by spending 2 cards, and you see that I have bid for 6, so you know that another 2 cards are in my hand. So that is already 4 cards for defense cards.
Yeah, exactly. So I know that you
Yeah,
you have 2 defense cards. Yeah.
yeah, and
Indeed.
you also know that. Yeah, I don't know if LHR had some defense cards, but
No,
no.
we don't have any more.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
but we
see.
figured
Yeah,
out that
but
you have 2,
I
and
mean, okay,
yeah,
sorry. What did Lech do on his turn?
I set up Legion and I seeded like some tactic or some pact for
Mm-hmm.
with Confucius.
Yeah.
oh, funny thing, Lechu was drawing packs and seeding them, and we
Yeah.
were always, I was always scary because Lechu sometimes do some misclicks, and he's careless.
Immediately
And
lose
if
the
you,
game.
yeah, and if you see the pact in this format, you immediately lose a game. So we were
So
like, just
If you
just
give a
seed it,
pack to
not
your
play it.
friend, if you give
yeah,
it to your opponent, it's still illegal.
Yeah. You
Oh,
would
okay.
be, you could just reject it, but it was always like I'm clicking the pact, and I was streaming my screen to Wawrzyniec, and I'm clicking the pact. I'm clicking this button. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
yes, okay.
yeah. I
Move
see.
the cursor over here and click OK.
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh, sorry, I'm messing up a bit. Yeah, I already went through LHR.
Yeah,
LHR,
so
you seeded rats, right?
Yes, I see the rats here because why did I see rats again? What were we thinking?
Well, I think because Lech already took the irrigation, and yeah, it's
Yeah,
again, it's nice to see
and
something because we're afraid that we're not gonna stay strongest, or sorry, that we're not gonna even be like that we're both not gonna be strongest and also weakest, and the uncertain borders was in there, so we really wanted to push the uncertain borders out.
yeah, now I remember that. Yeah, we wanted to move the deck to make sure the uncertain borders doesn't hit us.
Yeah.
yeah, so we were very sorry about the border conflict, and we were like a bit annoyed by it. But then after uncertain borders come up, we said, okay, that was fair. Early answer.
Yeah, I think that was the
It
exact opposite for us. It was like, oh
yeah.
wait,
So
oh
so
this is
it was
super nice, and then we were like pushing this uncertain borders out. We were like looking at this uncertain borders, and then it's like, come on, no, come on.
Yeah.
yeah. So we said, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, 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 sure.
So first we said, how can they be so lucky, and then you said
It's so
that.
great. It's so great, man. Yeah, sorry, I'm like messing. Oh, is it when I seeded? When I no, what happened? Oh, when I
Yeah.
give myself up? I don't know. Let's see. So I seeded um a knowledge of the ancients, trying to get the uncertain borders out as well. And what did you do? Oh yeah, the Magic Castle, just very solid wonder, right? Yeah, I mean that makes sense. So yeah, I see that the Crusade is out. It actually gives them 1 point
Yes. Yes. It gave us 1 point.
because
If you
Wawrzyniec,
Yeah.
if
Wawrzyniec.
you check the log, check the
Oh, you
log,
can
there will
just
be
check
like
the log. Yeah,
-3.
can only lose 3 because yeah, he was only on 3, so they actually gained a point. But we gained a point for seeding, so it's only equal. um, but yeah, then I don't have anything for the Machu Picchu yet, but Lech already has the first irrigation, so it's gonna be very difficult for yeah Wawrzyniec to really get the second copy unless he really wants to deny it for like 3 at the end of H1. That's not very nice either to do it. So we figured that I can actually get irrigation going, and of course I can always get iron because there's 3 iron and LHR can just give it to me. So this was, I think, quite a nice move. I mean, maybe it's obvious, but I think it was not that obvious.
It definitely was not obvious, I think. Like you would
Yeah.
never play it in a normal 4P game,
Yeah, never ever
just
would
in
you
this
play this.
format,
Yeah,
because there are 3 copies of iron and 3 copies of irrigation. And I was
And
actually surprised by this play, but it turned out very, very well.
yeah,
yes,
I'm.
but it's not obvious that you can get iron because, well, we can. I don't think we do. Did you calculate it? What would happen if we like throw away this iron that it's there? Could we do that?
I don't. I
I
don't.
think we could.
I, I don't. I don't think you can do that. Or which one?
Okay, let's see.
Later, I
If we
mean,
if
later.
Yeah,
No,
no,
like
because
the
no,
one at
no,
six slot now.
The
the one
iron
on
right
sixth
now.
slot, we can just flush it
yeah,
I-
we
If
can
you
already.
if
we
you
can
take drama theology or something,
yeah.
And yeah,
we'll see. I guess. Yeah.
I think we were talking about this, that it is a possibility that we just Wawrzyniec is flashing this, and I'm taking the second one, and maybe then you are left without iron, but it was too good to just take it.
Yes.
mhm.
Yeah. Exactly. No. Yeah. No. I don't think we. Oh, sorry. So you're not taking it, but you're letting it go, and then you try to take the next one.
Yeah, the
I
next one.
mean, yeah. That on its own is already kind of. I mean, even if I get. Yeah. I mean, that would be annoying for us, but even more annoying for you guys, I would say. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
but
yeah, I didn't
you have you.
consider it, but I also think yeah, that's a little far
Yeah, but
fetched.
no, no, it was close. I think it was a real possibility.
Because you don't know if you're like, if it's like the last one or something. I mean, like I don't know, like but isn't like how many are still in there?
All of them are
Yeah, there's
inside.
still all
Yeah,
three are in
all of them.
there, so you would have like
Okay,
yeah
let's move on and see the
yeah.
Wawrzyniec turn right now.
So what else did I do? I now I built a warrior, and yeah, indeed now I am able to be aggressed, and yeah, I don't think I realized that uh when I bid, and I mean but the thing is, oh yeah, maybe I did. I don't know. I remember something like, oh okay, but I mean, first of all, Lech is Confucius, so he can throw away some uh uh things, some aggressions, right? And I think we already saw one aggression that was already thrown away. And then even if you do aggress me for let's say like 3 rocks or something, me sending away a full warrior is also like 2 food, 2 rocks, some MA and a CA. So even then it's not even really worth to keep the defense card, I thought. So just had to take it on the
Yeah,
chin. I
and we already seen like a lot of defensive cards because you throw away two. Wawrzyniec had some, so it was very unlikely like that you will draw this single
it
defensive
was
card.
definitely very unlikely that I would be able to defend against an aggression. Yes, because yeah, obviously I would have to top
Yeah,
deck it, and I do top deck it. Very smart play of me.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
pro play.
Pro.
Okay, so Wawrzyniec.
So at that point, we were thinking that I will be playing Enslave against Wawrzyniec, I think, because my turn would be very nice if I
There's
would
a bit
hit
of an
Enslave.
echo on your end now. I don't know why.
I'm talking and
Yeah,
and
now it's better.
someone from is echoing myself. It's not me.
Yeah,
It's one of you. Okay, never
it
mind.
stopped.
So we were talking about that I need resources for my turn. So enslave would be very good for me. And our plan was to enslave Wawrzyniec. But since I have almost 100% to hit you with enslave, and
Yeah,
it is very annoying for you to lose this population right now. It will throw you into a spiral of not being able to finish Machu Picchu, having to defend all the time. It will like be very good for us. We were so happy that
Huh.
it's an easy
I mean,
enslave.
I
It's
saw that one enslave was already out, and I was like, he's like, there's no way he has that second one,
yeah,
surely, right?
yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
so we
So
now
we
change.
always keep aggressions in this format because there is so many different things you can do with them, and it's so
Yes,
nice.
yes,
We did also do that, but it was kind of hard to actually get use out of them in the end. But yeah, yeah.
yeah. So since I'm not playing enslave against Wawrzyniec, he can now build the army. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and and the choice here is if I take Joan of Arc and ignore Iron or not, or I wait for some Zizka, for example, that is there. That would work great. But think that you have just one card, and John gives me more cards, more possibilities to draw aggressions or even yeah anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, so the nice thing is, of course, that
Uh,
I did know that at least you had 2 defense cards here, and then if even if you had Joan of Arc, you would only have 1 draw to be able to aggress me next turn.
yeah, what's the chance that one if you draw only one card, you have what you want, right?
Yeah, I mean, not everyone can be as good, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
exactly.
maybe you can, I don't
Uh,
know.
and and the third iron come up. So as you can see, Wawrzyniec can if Wawrzyniec will take Joan, this iron would not get to you.
Why not?
the first one, yeah, the first one just will not get to you, but there are two others.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's two
Yeah,
but
others.
but but if there would not be the third iron, we could consider like not taking this one. I would take one that's farther in track, and then there is a huge possibility that you end up with no iron
It's not very used
for
though
your match.
because I'm in front of Wawrzyniec, so I have like
Yeah, yeah,
75%, right? So it's a possibility, but it's not that. I mean, I don't honestly say 25% is huge. But even then, he would also have to pick it up for 3 CA basically every time.
Yeah.
So even then, he would have to pick up a 3 CA iron at the end of the H1 to deny it from me. And that's only the
yeah, yeah. But
25% chance.
same for you. You would have to pick it for free. Yeah.
No, I don't have to pick it for 3. It depends where it comes. If it comes on your turn, I can pick it for 1, maybe. If it comes on LHR, maybe I can pick it for 2. If it comes on my turn, then I have to pick it for 3. Right?
Yeah.
But of course, I mean, that would be annoying, but then the Machu Picchu can still give me food, can still give me the 1 rock per
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
So even then, even if
It's
everything
still
goes
good.
wrong, the Machu Picchu is still not bad. And even beyond that, just because also the irons are gone, and you can even deny calls then if you want to. Then I'm gonna be stuck on bronze for even longer, and then the Machu Picchu giving me an extra rock is also quite nice. So I think in every world it kind of works as a pick at least.
Yeah, definitely. It is much better in two-player game
Yeah,
where your
yeah,
partner can just send you stuff.
yeah. I mean, I'm a big Machu Picchu enjoyer, like probably the biggest one out of everyone. So Machu Picchu was the first thing I looked at. I was like, Machu Picchu second player in the co-op. I already took it, and then I start thinking. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's a very nice economic wonder.
Yep. And here we
And now
go.
we are very annoyed right now.
Yeah, I get
Uh, Like this, I set up the whole turn in my mind with having those resources because I was already thinking about the turn and when I played against Wawrzyniec to get those resources.
Yep,
And
yep.
now the opportunity comes. I can also destroy you one population, and then none of that happened. Like now, my turn sucks, and I wasted. I didn't see the event with Confucius,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
it
exactly.
was
That was the most beautiful part where like yeah, I can't even see it.
so.
And there was
Yeah,
also uncertain borders on the top. So we were like maybe we can get stronger than Lech, but not really.
yeah, and Lech with 2 additional rocks right now would
Yeah, that would.
finish the wonder. Yeah, it would be very, very nice.
So I could
It could
finish.
be a spiral. I
Yeah.
mean,
Finish
like
Wonder, get another population and get another swordsman or
yeah, I mean the two Lehu would be stronger, and it would be possible to play more aggressions
yeah.
Yeah, I could
like
like
next
follow up
turns.
next turn another aggression, and one after that I was I had aggressions
You have a
for that
kidnap in
as
your
you.
hand and something else or
Yes, well, I had the kidnap at this point, and then later I drew more, so it it could be very bad. Well, like for you, especially if you had to lose one population right now, because it would be also annoying for you to lose one population at this point.
yeah, for sure.
And
Okay.
there was foray played, so we would be able to like get those. Well, yeah, yeah, we were very angry at that point.
Yeah,
RNG sucks. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so
true.
this is not what's supposed to happen.
Oh, you got a nice little masonry at least. Very good. Okay, LHR.
Yeah, so here I see that the scientific breakthrough, like we knew this uncertain was in the deck the whole time, but it
Yeah.
didn't come out earlier, and there's no way for us to increase our population. Sorry, no, our strength so that we get this population. Yeah. So might as well get the science event into the deck now. And over here, I think with the deck flip, we're also thinking about how to not lose all the strength events like foray. So I just took Genghis Khan and reviewed uh, the
Copy
horse tactic.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, you had one of yourself as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I had the horse tactic as well. So
Yeah, and we also knew that like we didn't see any immigration, we didn't see any rebellion. So we were also thinking that maybe you guys were seeing that as well, seeing that you guys had some happy faces and we didn't. So
oh no, the rebellion's my hand,
oh,
not
rebellion.
the
Okay, so
immigration.
yeah, just immigration then. Yeah,
Yep.
and yeah, the warfare pretty nice at this point with the Genghis Khan.
With yeah, Genghis with warfare was always pretty nice.
So I take iron. I have yeah, population. I mean, I do the legion. And yeah, like I said, I was really hoping that Wawrzyniec doesn't top deck an aggression. Of course, two of the bad ones are already out, and kidnap is actually not playable. So there were a few that he
Mm,
couldn't play.
yeah, and right is not so scary.
But yeah, he didn't draw one.
Yeah, I'm seeing here new deposits. That was the card that I drew,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and there is an iron to pick. So yeah, and we
So
want to see it as I am the strongest. Lechu is not the weakest right now, so
yeah,
good opportunity to see it.
and you upgrade alchemy instead of iron,
Mm,
even though you see new
yes,
deposits.
but new deposits are in the next batch, right? There
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah,
5 events
yeah, yeah.
before, and yeah, I'd rather upgrade science first
Yeah, of
to
course.
be
Now, I
ready
mean, for me,
for
it's obvious
to
as well, but I was just
yeah, yeah.
maybe
It's
people
very
are,
important to be ready to upgrade your government
yeah.
in the second age. I
Nah,
don't really like governments from first stage.
yes, but in this, like in this competition, it's a bit tricky because people can actually deny your government in H2. So
Yeah,
maybe monarchy is a little bit stronger than normal.
yeah, maybe.
As we will see that in H2, we will have a bit of an RNG situation. Who is going to get a government? And then if someone gets a government, it's pretty easy to deny someone else a government. Right, Lech seats as well. Lech, what did you see?
Uh, Let me check. It was turn 7. No.
No, 8.
Oh, I just said it tactic. So just
Another tactic going in.
another yeah, because we were not sure what who will be the strongest, or at least who would be the weakest, because I
Mm-hmm.
also had Reign of Terror,
Mm.
and it was already, well, when you sit in that position when there is a full deck of cards right now
Yeah,
to be first drawn, then you shuffle the new batch and it might be at the bottom. It's very hard to predict who would be like in 10
yeah,
seats.
yeah.
So
Although the deck will go pretty quick because you guys will be seeding and I will always be trying to seed. Although at this point I have 0 cards, so. But I think at the start of my turn I already get the Colossus card. So the deck will go very quickly at least. And right now we don't have an upgrade there. The only upgrade there is one swordsman. So it is very likely that one of us is gonna be the weakest, I would say.
yeah, so of course I take Shishka because he's very strong. Another military action is awesome. I can have another legion set up with just making either swordsman or a farm.
Yeah.
But and I'm using I'm setting up this irrigation, although I'm not upgrading it this turn because well I have only 4 actions, so I have to make use of them since I will be playing this next turn, and the next turn is already H2, so there might be something that I have to have take for free. So I need
Yeah, and especially when there's also more denying in this game. It's very important to
yes,
be.
yes,
You can't just take a random patriotism thinking like, oh yeah, whatever, because you're like, oh, I actually need to like deny this stupid thing for like 2 CA or something.
yeah. So I'm just using my actions right now, so I don't have to use them next turn,
Yeah.
basically. And also, I think at this point we were considering Dark Ages already,
Mm. Mm.
uh, because well we figure out.
Well,
Well,
No,
no,
LHR
so
has
no.
21
That's not.
science
no,
though.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
not the point. It's
The,
next turn.
the thing here is that you could play alchemy instead of irrigation. Why not?
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's the
Because
case. Yeah.
because that's a 12 science points for Conmon.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah,
I
yeah, 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 yeah. That's
Yeah.
nice. That makes
yeah
sense.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
are
yeah,
right. That would
we
be
were like, okay, one of us is gonna get the swordsman, and I mean, I am the weakest, but we also kind of want LHR to be strongest because he gets 3 culture every turn, which is not nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I
And
also need to dodge the barbarian event
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
the
think we will
barbarian
hit that.
event. And then also, of course, it's easier in H2 for me to get something. So if the rifleman comes on like Lech turn, then he would have to deny it for 3 or gives it to me. Or if it's, yeah, basically, of course, like on the second seat, it would be much easier for me to get the rifleman. So that's why we decided definitely LHR gets the swordsman, and then he'll be safe, and then I'll fight for my life. But I was hoping that with Colossus giving me some draws, then Elira also giving me some draws, that I can at least draw some defense cards again.
Yeah, and also another reason to not seed is because I know that we seeded rats into the deck, so I want this pop definitely.
Hmm.
So a lot of
This pop
reasons,
was very important for
like
you, yeah.
yeah, like so I needed the strength, I needed the pop, so of course I'm not seeding here.
Yeah, you actually get strongest. Pretty efficient. 20 science somehow. Maybe we didn't need the Boudica science after all. But yeah, it goes pretty quick. I mean, you only played swordsman. It's kind of funny.
And warfare.
So, oh, and warfare. Oh yeah, that's right. Meanwhile, yeah, cartography, code of law, iron. But yeah, so I drew with the Colossus, which was very helpful, of course, with Eleanor. Good synergy there. And I drew immigration, plunder, and I actually seed, refuge. No, I seed international negotiations. Yeah,
oh
yeah. I had immigration or international negotiation. And I think we were struggling with happy faces. Yeah, LHR was struggling with happy faces, and me soon as well. So we we're just gonna do that one. And yeah, LHR has some decent strength, I guess, maybe. But I definitely wanted to see it also to get a defense card, hopefully. But I didn't draw one. Draw international trade agreement, war over territory. But here we make a mistake, and the foray comes out, which is yeah, sure. I mean, at least the LHR gets that as well. Get some alchemy going. But here I should have made another warrior because for some reason I thought I could defend 3, but I don't even have 3 MA, so just completely stupid. So now I can get double aggressed unless I draw a defend, which I don't. Now Wawrzyniec
Yeah, but
again.
we
yeah, but
still don't have H2 cards, and you have seen as you said earlier, that you have seen a lot of aggressions, and
So
you are not kidnappable.
Yeah.
yeah, I was annoyed. Annoyed that
Yes,
you
I
are
was.
not
I did
kidnappable.
realize that I was not kidnappable, and I was very happy about that.
Yeah, but you're totally rideable, and we didn't have rights.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have seen them for sure. If we didn't seen them. Oh, but plunder. Cool.
Yeah, so you did draw the plunder with your last draw, so that's a bit annoying, but yeah.
Yes, and I think someone see that scientific breakthrough. Was it us or
It
you?
was LHR.
We seeded it. Yeah, we seeded
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah, and I'm doing upgrades because there is nothing really strong on the track.
Yeah, and
So
the new
upgrades are
deposits are
always good.
coming
Yeah,
relatively
exactly.
soon.
And I have seen some event on top. I don't know what was it. I don't remember.
Maybe
And it's
that
not.
was. I think you saw scientific breakthrough, and that's why you waited with the seedings, and then you all both upgraded like
Yes.
alchemies.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Exactly. We've seen the scientific breakthrough,
I,
so
wa-
I didn't
I saw.
see them.
I told LHR. I said, "Oh, scientific breakthrough is on top."
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And at this point, yeah, I drew first time cards from second age, and I get the annex, and it is important because then I was like all the time thinking about annexing your vast territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be crazy value.
Yeah, that would be insane. Yeah.
So I was again annoyed that the previous enslaved didn't get in because or that you were not kidnappable at that previous turn because we could change
Dodging and
those
weaving a little
aggressions.
bit here. Yeah, dodging all the landmines here.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
here
now
the
you will
scientific
be
breakthrough.
and now you
So
will be not annexable, unfortunately.
yeah, so I think I seeded the developed one
Yep.
on this turn, and I just increased my pop and
Yeah.
developed the theology.
Try to steal the
And
immigration, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so because I know about rebellion.
Yeah.
So
A little bit steal immigration and yeah. Just I mean you needed that anyway.
yeah, I need
Free
the
up the
happy face at some point.
population. I think the theology was something that we actually discussed. Like I think at first we didn't want to take it or something, and then we were like, oh no, let's actually take that. Yeah, because
Yeah,
like theology kind of
Uh,
annoying to play, but
yeah, I
And
remember I was like wondering why did you pick up the theology, and it was not the expected move, right? So
yes,
it had
yeah.
to have
It
some
was not the
reason.
first thing we looked at, but then at some point we were like, oh, I think it's actually quite important because that frees up this other worker, and there's yeah maybe immigration even, but generally just freeing up the extra worker, and you know you don't know
what
when you will get the happy face solution when you're on first player.
one more thing, I already have civil unrest in my hand right now. So that's the first card that I drew. It's a
Uh-huh.
little foreshadowing for
Yeah.
what will
No, I
happen next.
mean, playing around the civil unrest that you have in your hand, right? I mean, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's
it would be
otherwise you would
funny.
see it now, but maybe you will discard it. I have a feeling. I have a feeling.
Well, maybe later for sure. I will hold
Okay.
on to it.
Yeah. I seeded. What did I seed?
And you drew a defense card,
Oh,
yeah.
I actually seeded autonomous territory this time, which yeah, I mean, still trying to get use of out of my colonization bonus. And I drew a defense card, so yeah, I was happy to see that actually being safe for a little bit. And oh yeah, here the strategy, yeah, because actually, what was it? How is it? Do I make it now, right? Or not? Oh no, I just get it in hand. I see. Yeah, so it was not this. Yeah, it was next turn. Yeah, strategy is just too important, right? I'm on 2 MA and again the Republic thing. You don't know if you're gonna get stuck with Republic. Also with my leader, I mean 3 strength is also important. Like this is Giga strong. Can't really give that away. Then I'm in like serious trouble. So yeah, it's kind of obvious that I need to take that no matter the cost. And I remember that I wanted to play this irrigation like 5 times in a row and I just couldn't, you know. But I was like, it's okay, you know. Like eventually it will happen and my Machu Picchu will come alive. This Machu Picchu is just standing around, but it will be good in the end. And yeah, now you aggress me, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
but
We
you
were
have defense
we,
card.
we were very sad because if that would come in, the annex would come next.
yeah.
Oh
No,
no, no,
no
no.
annex.
Yeah, annex next turn.
Yeah,
So right now I'm kidnapping you to throw down your cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
But
So
yeah,
yeah,
of
he
course
will do
I
strategy.
probably could have played
But
strategy or something if I was not
uh,
safe.
yeah, and also there is rifleman. But maybe Lech has some possibilities to strengthen up.
Let's see what
I don't
happened.
know.
Oh yeah, you make the fourth mine. I think
no, because
that was
Yeah,
I was not expecting that because you were on like 4 CA and I was like, isn't that guy just gonna get into corruption if he's not getting like a government very quickly, which is pretty difficult potentially.
no, I was on one wonder, so
Yeah, exactly. I
yeah, so it's
learned from
kind of
that.
easy to take. Yeah,
I was like, oh, it's actually yeah, you can just take a wonder and then suddenly dumps like 2 turns of rocks. Yeah, of course.
and also I have this selective breeding that can absorb 8 rocks,
Oh
so
yeah, 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 yeah.
I felt it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was good, but yeah, I guess my first instinct was like, oh, 4 CA, 7 rocks. It's like, yeah, I was getting some anxiety for you, but after this was like the main, or this was like one point where I was like learning, you know, I was like halfway H2 or something, and I was like, huh, this fourth mine actually was completely fine. So that was definitely something
Yeah,
I
and also if you are on 4C, you need to produce these rocks. You will not get rocks from yellow
taking yellow
cards.
cards. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't think many people would do this. I think
probably.
many people would just maybe just try to get stronger or something. Also,
Just,
if you make a
yeah,
knight, is
or
what I would expect.
just upgrade. Yeah, I could just upgrade instead of making a new one.
Yeah, just upgrade one, make a knight, get strongest or something. And I think the other thing was that I was like, okay, sure, you have selective breeding, but you're a little bit low on population in a way. Like if you're stuck on this for another turn and then selective breeding, so it takes like a few turns to get stronger with this play, basically, right? Unless you get riflemen, but yeah, the first riflemen are already there, so they're gonna go away. So I think that was the other thing maybe. But if you know that the new deposits are in there, mm, maybe then you actually have too much. But I mean, I know that in the game you didn't. But wouldn't you say that maybe actually it speaks against making this fourth mine if you know that you're gonna get another 6 rock?
yeah, new deposits will I think was also in the talks during that.
Yeah, there is in the next batch there is new deposits. But yeah, in the worst case scenario, I will have to lose the population and I will just disband bronze.
Hmm.
And yeah, I don't think like there is a possibility that I will not benefit from the undermine. But yeah, the worst case is I will think have the same amount that I would
I
have
see.
without without the force mine.
Yeah. Like you get the benefit from the extra rock from the new deposits and just get having it plus 1 compared to not, and then you disband it, but you already got the extra rocks. Basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is definitely true. Like that's also what I said about my fourth mine era. Then I was like, yeah, even if you have to disband it at some point, you get a pretty quick return on it, so it's not so bad.
So right now we hoped really badly that you have to discard something like defensive army or some really good card.
Which LHR had
Ravages
this
of
had at this
Time.
point, by
Yeah,
the way.
Yeah.
Ravages of Time, Ravages of Time. We were like, yeah, for sure, Ravages of Time right now are thrown down.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, but for sure we knew that it is some good card because you had a lot of cards. Then you went down. This is the card that you selected to keep in hand, right?
Oh
So it
yeah,
has to be something.
it was insane. Yeah, it was insane. Uh, it was the aggression. What was it? Where you can kill
infiltrate,
and kill. Yeah, infiltrate and it was the food for happy
uh,
thing. Yeah.
prosperity. Yeah,
Mhm.
So.
So we even considered that if you have something really good, you might let me have strategy because
No, no,
there is
no, no,
something
no, no, no.
so good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The thing that is better than strategy. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Of course,
I think
yeah.
defensive army would be something that you could consider giving up strategy for.
No, I don't think so.
no, no. Like you have Great World and Swordsman. I mean, defensive army would be very good. Like if Peter would open up defensive army, then you would
Yeah,
benefit from it.
Yeah, that's what
So
we were talking about
yeah,
because LHR drew it, and then we were like, okay. LHR was like, oh, we can see, or like we were like, we can see like maybe strength events because I have defensive army, and I was like, yeah, but one turn later, Lech is stronger than you.
yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay. Well, just the system is pretty good for you. And then you
Yeah,
also take the
not
cannon, of course.
the government is not coming up, so we have to take justice system.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We were both ready for governments. They
Yes.
are not coming.
Yeah, LHR also has a lot of
Yeah,
science. I think I also had enough science for now, but it would kind of need to be common because otherwise I don't have enough like military actions or something to defend.
Well, you
Yeah.
have a strategy, so
Yeah, but if I have a Republic, then it takes like 2 more turns, and I also need to make this irrigation. So Republic would have been a very awkward, as we will see right now. That you
yeah.
are on 16, and I can't really defend because I have no cards in hand. Yeah, but we'll see.
Yeah, so here I see that the Dark Ages,
Dark
because I see
Ages.
the
Yeah,
Republic
Yeah.
and the rats that was
exactly.
in there finally opened, and
So
so yeah.
so we saw that the Republic is gonna be taken, of course, and then the Warfare again is very nice. But also because I have 0 cards in my hand, if I develop the strategy now, I go to 12, and then I draw 3 cards, and then I go to 15 defensively. Um, well, actually, or no, if I take the rifle, I mean, basically, if I take the rifleman and I upgrade 2 riflemen, I go +4. Do I go to 13? I mean, that's just not even close to enough because I don't draw any cards. So basically, it came down to I have to play rifleman plus strategy to be able to defend, which then means that I go to 0 science. And so
Yeah,
LHR actually goes to low science. I also kind of am forced to go to 0 science if I want to be able to defend, which it's just kind
Hmm.
of needed. And then we saw this nice opportunity that Wawrzyniec and Lech both have a lot of science and they have no idea when they're gonna get to their government. And so
Yeah,
this was a really beautiful spot where it was the last card in the military deck. We were forced to, or yeah, we have to use all our science, and you have a lot of science. So we were Now we were rubbing our hands. We were like, okay, I
Yeah,
hope this comes
that's a
out.
perfect timing. And we see that you have seeded event from H1 that you kept in your hand. So what could that be? Yeah, for sure, some very mm,
Nasty.
impactful thing, right?
Yes, yes. Now,
So we kind of know it can be there, especially that you both spending science right now.
yeah. At the same time, our science appendage was kind of forced, except for the scientific method. But even the scientific method is not so bad to play. But yeah, the scientific method probably would give the game away. um, what was I gonna say? Mm, I don't-
But it didn't matter that we knew
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
we
yeah.
couldn't do anything about it.
That's
So
exactly it. Yeah. I was gonna say this reminded me of the game that I also played with Wawrzyniec and Ipogi and Sven, I think, where I seeded the Dark Ages, and I think people could see it coming. I spent like all my science with that science guy. Jesus, I'm so bad. Okay, it's not
Newton?
Newton. Yes. Yeah, so I spent all my science with Newton, but people are waiting for their government. So it's like, do I spend all my science to play around Dark Ages and then I have to wait like 3 turns for my government? It's just unplayable, right? So, and then you have to, yeah, spend like what can you even spend your science on, right? So it's even if you know it, it's still extremely annoying. So that was like the biggest Dark Ages, and then this spoiler alert will be like the second biggest Dark Ages, which I thought was just hilarious against you again, you know. So, but yeah, I get the rifleman, which is nice, and then I yeah use my strategy. I get the cavalryman as well. So at least I'm safe. Then
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
I'm sitting now call to arms.
right.
Uh,
Big
very good even,
mistake.
right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I see a colony, and it's our turn. We are first, so it's a very good moment to have a colony out, right?
yeah,
Yes.
because we knew that you couldn't commit to it because you have to be able to defend. And if you would overbid, we get an annex to get the
Yes.
colony back. So
Yes.
either way, we get a colony this turn.
Yeah. Would you
Yeah,
ever bid
no,
like three or like no, like yeah, basically three, so that if I bid then I I would be
No,
getting oh no, I think I could still
no,
lose a
because
warrior. Yeah.
yeah, you could still lose warrior. You had a
Yeah.
free cards.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, I think I didn't really want to win this necessarily, but for one warrior was I think maybe fine, but definitely I couldn't. I also have a card in my hand, but I definitely couldn't use the card. But yeah, going to four I thought was fine, and then you just get it for actually two cards and a warrior. And I mean, it's a developed territory one, and we're halfway H2, and you have like a million science, and Dark Ages was coming, so it was like I didn't want this even. It's basically like one science. Yeah, so that was all fine.
yeah. And what do I play here?
Yeah, you get the navigation now.
Oh, yeah. So I thought if you had any colonies, then you had to play them because you had +3 colonization, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it would be natural that if you only have them, then you played them. That's why I'm going for navigation here.
Also, you have a million science, kind of.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
also we need to use some of the science
yeah.
not to get wrecked by dark
By the
ages.
Dark Ages, yes. Yeah. So you use some science, you get the 14. I mean, obviously we would have liked for me to be able to seed, but because I got wrecked by all the aggressions, I didn't have anything to seed anymore. So that was also another part, which was annoying from losing all the cards. Because even though I would be able to lose some science, maybe it was not worth it actually to see it at a point because I needed every single drop of science in my turn to get the rifleman and the strategy. So maybe it didn't matter too much. But anyway, yeah, of course you can also see if it was on the top. So we were kind of hoping that it would be like on the second one, that you would seed away the top, and then which did you maybe think about if you see the top, then you don't seed, and then Lech can seed and always never hit the Dark Ages or something, or just
Y-
I, basically
Yes,
you
but
couldn't roll, yeah, you couldn't really because there's only three H1 cards in the deck, right? So you were always kind of getting hit anyway.
yes, but that's why I didn't see it. I think
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I think we calculated that after my turn, there is also one Confucius science pointer. We calculated that even if Dark Ages hit, I will still have 12 science points for next turn for common. So that was
Yeah.
like
I see. Yeah,
Alternatively, you can lose less science by
maybe a
spending
cannon or
science for
something.
canon, but it will delay the government,
yeah.
and it's already late.
Did you
And
guys have
the government
fortifications at some
has to have.
point? Sorry,
Uh,
Don't remember.
because I think we had like
No.
defensive army and maybe even Napoleonic, but there was
I think
some.
we had there will be this war, and
There was an
yeah, for sure.
H3.
If you didn't see fortification, then we had to have it.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes,
true. Yeah,
between us we've seen every card, so for sure.
yeah, at some point, but maybe not right now, but maybe later.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
So yeah, the big talk about this turn was, do I play canon or not? So have lose less to Dark Ages, but then not to have for common. So we decided we lose more, and still it could not come up. There is a possibility that it will not come up because, well, you will play two events, and still maybe you don't have an event because you didn't draw that many cards. So it was a possibility that it will not hit.
true. Yeah, and I actually did not have an event, so I was very happy to see that even when
Yeah.
LHR seeded, it came out.
Yeah,
Yep. So
that's a big swing of resources.
Yep. 12 to 1, 11 science here. That's like a
Yeah,
Cold
yeah.
War for a whole team.
Yep. That was big.
And we seeded refugees at this point. And we were keeping a good harvest also in hand. So that was like another thing that we were keeping in hand for a rainy day later. Because we were struggling a bit on food, obviously. And so we were thinking that it would be quite nice to get that going later. And of course, the nice thing about seeding a very late H1 event is that you know that it will come out very quickly if the rest
yeah.
is H2. And here, yeah, LHR, you want to talk about your turn?
Yeah, sure. So, of course, I upgraded the lab to make my science production, especially now that the Dark Ages is out. And then I sort of had to think about what cards I wanted to take. So, I'm pretty, yeah, I pretty like the cards on the 1CA area. So, the cannon was good with my defensive army tactic in hand. And, well, for the coal, it's always good to have the coal in hand when it's on 1CA, and it doesn't seem very quick that I'll be able to go into this very soon. If anything, like sure I could probably make it next turn, but it has to also depend on what's happening, like if there's a
Strength
strength
wise.
push or if there's
Yeah,
something else to do. Yeah. So that's the concern, but it does give me a lot of flexibility. So I think Cannon's Cole, Rough Idea were uh pretty easy picks, and then afterwards, I guess I still had to get like 4CA worth of cards, and so I just took two cards. I think it was set up your next turn really.
Yeah, I remember that I wanted this revolutionary idea quite badly as well, but I think, yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what it was, uh, what I wanted
I
these
think
teams
we
for,
calculated that you're having Darwin and
and Darwin for one
then-
CA,
yeah,
and maybe
so
even no, Cameron already had it.
yeah,
But
I
I mean,
think
there's
that's
also
why.
not too much else you can do, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's why I left the team sports on the roll for you. Like, if I take 4 CA worth of cards, it's pretty much Archie and Opera.
Yeah,
And
Harvard
I
College
don't
is
know,
not it.
like, yeah, so Opera would probably help with the H3 leaders, maybe Chaplin or Marlena.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's Hollywood, Chaplin, Marlene.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was just an
Yeah.
option. Needed to spend your CA in a way.
Opera
Yeah.
is really nice card in this mix. I
Oh,
also
yeah.
picked it for the same reasons probably. So
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think there's some ideas about like denying the opera from the opera leader because we see Bach on the roll, and so it makes
or
it
Bach
more
was
annoying for Bach to get
coming. I
all
don't
the
know.
value.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I think the main thing
Was
is
Bach
there
there?
we just didn't have anything better to do. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Or at least Bach was in the pack, so like Bach into Marlena. So if we give Bach the early opera, then maybe it's easier for Marlena to work in H3.
yeah, but already had Opera in my hand at this point.
oh yeah, Lech already had opera.
I think, yeah, I can't remember. Did I see Bach on my turn?
No,
I did.
after your
No.
turn.
Oh, it was after. Okay. Yeah, so that wasn't the consideration.
No, I think it was just getting some options that were like okay. Well, I mean, you need to spend your CA on something, right?
Yeah, I think there wasn't much to do,
Don't think it
and
was that deep. Yeah. No, oh yeah, I somehow got this engineering genius too. I got it from LHR, like or like it was just on the road. I remember that I really wanted it, and maybe yeah, there was like some turn where yeah I got like 5 CA, right, so I can't really just grab everything, and I think LHR was helping me get some stuff and also this EG, and then finally I can finish this Machu Picchu, which yeah I
Yeah,
mean
finally.
it was standing around
And
for a long time, but yeah it only cost I mean it costed just like 2 CA at the turn where it didn't I don't know I don't remember if I had like something great to do, but um, yeah, on this
We
small
did what
economy.
we could to delay it.
Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. But now it's getting basically yeah, two rocks, one food already per turn. And yeah, I think another one of those things is like there's no Suez Canal, there's no ocean liner, right? So there's only like Harvard College and railroad that I might consider. So I was thinking like even if Machu Picchu is very late, getting up, it's still just kind of as good as these good wonders already for cheaper. Like Harvard College gives you 3 science. I'm getting like 2 rocks, 2 food. Like, is that much worse? I don't think so. And you don't know if you're gonna get them either, right?
Harvard is very
much
good.
better than Machu Picchu. Yeah.
Yeah, much better
Well,
because of this special power that you can play yellow cards
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
It is very good.
Sure. No, of
Yeah,
course
like
it's better, but
it gives you military potential that is very important, right? It's more
yeah, okay.
important than how much strength you have. It's more important how much strength you can make.
Yeah, 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 and especially in this setup where I'm also the second player, so LHR can give me also leave the important yellow card for me. So yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, let's just keep it general. I guess there's only 2 strong wonders, and there's 4 of us, and yeah, the Machu Picchu will always be kind of good. You don't know if you're gonna get a wonder, when you will get the wonder. It can also be like early H2 or something. But yeah, it's now half a H2. It's still gonna put in a lot of work. Oh, actually, you get the farm as well. So yeah, I get already +4 now.
Yeah, very very nice turn for you.
Yeah, now I was like, okay, finally I get my stuff going. Like I can breathe, you know.
Yeah,
But of course, I am still low on science, so I can't go into like a government right away next turn if I can get one. But
yeah, and still no government. Like there are 20
Yeah,
cards to go and 3 governments there.
yes, but this turn you wouldn't
we
be
were.
able to get one with 10 science
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
from
but
the
I
Dark
would.
Ages because of the Dark Ages.
Yeah,
But yeah, you go for the Harvard College, definitely solid. You have a lot of
yeah.
rocks and
I
you
go
new
probably for
deposits
architecture.
coming.
No, no, no.
No, because you still need
Okay.
government, right? You're kind of running a little bit low, maybe.
Yeah. Or maybe there is another architecture, the second copy.
No.
Oh,
No,
I took the
already taken.
architecture. Yeah,
Yeah.
I took it the previous turn.
Then it's just a 4CA issue.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you want to finish this Harvard next turn, probably, right?
Oh, maybe I want to make Maria Teresa, and I don't want it to be possible to for her to be taken away from the track.
But don't you
Yeah,
also
you
just
could.
want to finish the Harvard College next turn, and then you don't have enough science for this architecture, kind of? If you want to go into government as well, I don't know. I guess maybe
Yeah, you
you.
don't want to play architecture if there will be a government. You
But
will
I guess if
not
there's
be
no
playing
government, then you
architecture
would
anyway.
maybe, yeah.
And also, I see the event on top. Maybe it's important. Maybe that's good harvest.
No, no, the new
No, it's an
deposits, new deposits.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
yeah,
new
yeah,
deposits.
new deposit. Yeah.
So I guess you could maybe take architecture, but at least you do get double value from your upgrade. And then Lex seeds and the new deposits come out.
Yeah, let me check what I did seed. My game crashed.
Okay, well, maybe you can tell us later. I can tell you that you can you see the game from my
Yeah.
yeah, little Eiffel Tower action.
Yeah, so I had so many resources, I had to put them somewhere, and we already started anticipating issues with happy faces. So
Yes. Yeah.
Eiffel Tower was, well, it was fine. It was I would prefer to see a government right now and have much better turn, but getting Eiffel Tower was okay.
And did you consider this cavalryman?
I don't think so because I have this great wall, so I very much prefer to have cannons with swords and
Yeah, sure, but you don't have the tactic for it.
yeah, but I think okay, if you will show yourself your situation, I think we already anticipated that. Well, I don't remember. Maybe we've seen already fortifications. I think.
I mean, maybe you anticipated that we would show mm, the defensive army because we're both swordsmen and infantry, and I'm gonna get this last cannon.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, at this point, we were pretty sure that you already seen this tactic. And I think we had fortifications, so
Yeah,
cavalryman was not so important.
yeah. No, I just like. I guess I'd like to have a lot of options in this team championship. Even maybe later, just going for modern army or something. Uh,
Yeah, of course, but
But yeah,
still,
otherwise you would get no corruption. So I think I would have taken the cavalrymen and then not make a step maybe of the Eiffel Tower.
was there an already? Is there another cavalryman in the deck?
So
I
it's
got
taken
one.
by Peter.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
We for sure talked about this, but
Yeah, you guys talk about everything, I'm sure.
eh, of course we after every turn we talk about like half an hour at
Yeah,
least about
And
each turn. So,
I mean, you
but
do
it is
have
so long now.
a Colosseum, yeah. It's only cost 4, yeah. That's pretty good, pretty good. Yeah. I mean, maybe I had this defensive army in my hand and I discarded it because of all these aggressions, and then suddenly it's a bit awkward. No, it's all good. I understand.
yeah, but and like there is so many tactics with cannons in H3 as well. Like it's the easiest transition with cannons to some good tactics.
And then you can maybe go for H3 horse, but I mean, you're never really gonna go into it.
Yeah,
It's basically yeah. If you get like a modern infantry, sorry, modern army, then you can still get an H3 cavalry, I guess.
yeah, and the tactic with cavalry here is, you have a great wall, so like anything with swords and cannons is better.
Yeah, no, I mean it's really the.
Oh, and what I said it was historic territory too, because also I
Mhm.
thought we have a issue with happy faces. Historic territory also can be a solution for that.
Yes.
It's
All right, let's continue. Also, I want to mention one thing that we were going. I think we were going pretty even right now. Like we're ending H2, but somehow like LHR was like farming culture. We were like scared of this at some point. We are like, we're doing okay, but LHR has a lot of culture.
so no, I think we thought at this point we have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking we have advantage, but Lecho wasn't sure about it. And yeah, we had science, and that was the advantage, I think, mainly. But we didn't
Did
get
you have science though? Because I mean, LHR already has his Republic going. You have same production. I guess you have the Harvard College coming. That would be good. But
yeah,
I think what you would have to be scared of is that LHR has the Republic, and I am second, so I'm very likely to also get uh, something, and then you might get denied out of government, or are you
yeah,
thinking H3 will come quick enough?
yeah. Of course, there is possibility that we will get denied, but we have much more resources as well. No, I mean, if you sum up resources and science, then the numbers.
You mean like 17 and this?
Yeah, I have 21 rocks and I produce 8. I do Harvard. That's a solid economy. It's just that the government is missing.
Yeah, no, but that's what you have to be scared of, right? I mean, yeah, if you get the government both,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, then it's super cool. But yeah, of course there might be some issues, and there will be.
and the other thing is what I was thinking is that you actually only have the cavalrymen and no other technology, so I felt like you might be vulnerable to strength.
But there is this Hussar tactics
Yeah, but
above
Hussar
instead of
only on knights is pretty scary, right?
Well, I have good population. I have production. I will have Maria Theresa.
he can make a lot of those.
just make just make a billion knights. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, I thought it was pretty even, and I was also seeing that you guys were outproducing us a bit, but of course at this point LHR has like massive, massive civil action, and Wawrzyniec
Yeah.
has only four, so if we deny somehow Wawrzyniec for a while, which is the person that can get denied the most easily, right? Position wise,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
then
that's
that
true.
could be a big problem. And then you have a lot of rocks, but how do you spend them? And then yeah, I was thinking that
Exactly. Yeah.
since we have of course a lot of people, we can share tactics, and we already have this defensive army that we were gonna go into. And I was wondering if Virginia could keep up with that, especially when he doesn't have a happy face solution either. So there was some problems definitely, I thought. I mean, of course, LHR also has some problems when he doesn't have any rocks. I don't have any government
And
yet. Also don't have any
yeah.
science for it. So I thought there was definitely some pros. And then we also do have, yeah, I mean, maybe it's not the most important thing, but we do have like a 30-point culture lead and producing more culture. But I guess it's the Eiffel Tower soon, and then at least the bleeding will stop. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well, 30 points is not that much.
Yeah.
no, it's not that much.
That's not
That's why I said it.
something you think
It's
about in second age, right?
No, no. I was saying that's like the lead. That's the least important one, but it is still nice like, because it is sometimes not so easy to like 30 points in a normal game is not so big, but I mean okay, you can just do one war and you win, but sometimes you just both just keep going strength, and then nothing happens, and then suddenly you win with these 30 points, but I guess it's not real.
I It rarely happens. I think
Yeah, it's true.
the
Yeah, no.
difference is just psychological that you compare 26 with 57, and of course 57 looks
Uh-huh.
much bigger. But
No,
yeah,
generally I
in
don't
the
really
end,
care about it either, but
yeah,
yeah, I guess it's nice to have, but nothing really. I think the production is generally more important. But of course, I also will go +2 on the rocks very quickly, +2 on the food maybe pretty quickly. LHR can produce this selective breeding and one more science, and then yeah, then it looks a
yeah,
bit more equal. So
yeah. It's very equal. I think
yeah, I thought
it's
it was
very
equal,
comparable.
and I thought you guys could get the advantage basically if you get the governments right away,
Yes, yes, the
and
governments was what it was a key. That's
okay.
what I was worried about. Wawrzyniec was a bit more optimistic at this point.
Yeah, and the second thing was I was thinking if we can deny the tanks, I thought Wawrzyniec was gonna be in a big trouble. That was the other thing, but let's see what happened.
Yeah, so
LH,
here I see that the good harvest. Yeah.
yeah, you're the good
And I think
harvest,
that,
yeah.
yep. So that's why I went the selective breeding before the coal, and it's sort of like the end of H2, so like going to coal would still be a bit slow. I probably need like 3 turns to make all 3 coals, so I was just going to selective breeding first to fix the food situation. And yeah, the autonomous territory opened, and yeah, Peter won it.
Yeah, I was a bit. This was a bit annoying for me to bid actually because obviously I know that defensive army was there, and was it this turn? I think because yeah I needed to bid this of course, and then I just had barely enough to still be okay defense wise. Oh yeah, I sent away like 3 guys.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll have
that's
to
So
see I guess,
costly.
but I mean it was still an
mm,
autonomous territory, and I was on low CA, so I was still very happy about it. But yeah.
yeah, so here I just made my selective breeding and upgraded all of them to prepare for the good harvest because there's only two H1 territory, H1 events in the next pack, so it will come out pretty quickly. And then afterwards, I'm left with 3 CA, and so I thought that given my situation now, the code is gonna be giga slow. I probably need some rocks, so I'll just take the urban growth, and with the last CA, take the organized religion. So I felt that the organized religion was good because I need to fix my happy face at some point, and also I was also looking out for which of my opponents had the opera, and I found out that it was with Lech. And if I take the organized religion, then there would be some kind of problems for the leaders selection for my opponents because Bach is not very good with Wawrzyniec's board right now, and If
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, and if you take Maria, then Lech gets no uh
Yeah, he has
leader
to take like
replacement
what like
except
Robespierre,
for
right? Yeah.
Robespierre.
Yes.
Yeah, but Robespierre is not in the role, so felt like it was a card.
That was good. Well, we thought about. I wanted to take Bach here. Yes, I remember that I was annoyed by it. So good job.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. What else? Yeah. I mean, we were definitely thinking about this defensive army Napoleon. I think, did you have a war in your hand now?
Yeah, I have both H2 wars actually, the war over
Yeah.
technology and the war over territory.
So I think we were trying to key out a little bit, like how much food you need, and then you also need the happy faces, and then you have like no rocks, so it's like okay, just urban growth to upgrade your happy face, then you get like 2 turns of food from the yeah from the good harvest to get actually the population for 2 cannons, but we
Yeah.
need some rocks for the cannons, so it's like yeah, and also the MA was also a big
Yeah.
thing. It's like at some point like well, yeah, if you war, that's already 2 MA, so need to sort of like pre-make maybe a cannon somehow or pre- show the defensive army prematurely. That would also be bad. So yeah, we were definitely trying to figure out how to make this defensive army thing work, but it was pretty hard,
Mhm.
especially with the rock
Yeah, I think we
situation.
were trying to push out the good harvest before the age ends so that, 4 plus 4 is 8, and if the age does not end, I get the 2 pop, then 2 pop goes into 2 cannons. And I probably need to make 1 cannon first so that when I declare war with Napoleon, I have 4 MA, then I build 1 more cannon, that's 1 more MA, and then I review the tactic.
Yeah,
So that would be just nice.
and there was one more
Yeah, so
patriotism in
that's
there
what.
as well, which was also important that we looked at.
Hmm.
Nice plan.
Yeah.
Okay, well I didn't see it. I have politics of strength in my hand only, but do we know the last event? I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we also don't know if we're gonna win the politics of strength. It seemed a little bit premature because these cannons are not going up quite yet. And of course, yeah, if I do another, yeah, yeah, I think was a little bit premature probably. Yeah, getting the cannons now. I have triple
Yes.
technology,
So
which is
I think you know the event. It was international negotiations, right?
yes, that must be it then.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think so.
And so we made Wawrzyniec the weakest, yeah, because I
Oh
think
yeah, and then yeah, he sees because he is Joan. He sees that it's international negotiation, so he does not see it and gets stronger, and I see it as the strongest.
yeah,
That will happen.
I guess yeah. Um, what did I do? I sorry, I was like listening and not actually looking. Okay, I built a rifleman and another rifleman. Oh, and oh yeah, I got the common. Yeah, I got the common that I of course needed to take, which is very cool. And I guess that's already my CA. So now we were really like, ooh, when are the last two governments gonna drop, right? If it's not gonna drop for you this turn, then you're out, right? Like if it's not
Yeah,
on the
true.
top, basically you're out. So we were like, okay, let's see. And then, well, it is only fair that you get it. I was not upset about it. I was not. I was like, no, he deserves this one, you know. But yeah, you saw the international, of course. So and then you have to take the common. Now you have two CA left.
Yeah, I need to take Teresa to have a leader, and
Yes.
yeah, and with the rest,
Well,
I just make army.
-4. But you disbanded. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, you disbanded to get the knight out, and then you have -2. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of yeah. Now imagine, yeah, I mean, imagine if you then not see this government right now, then you're on 4 CA with with all this. But of course, you can still get H3 relatively quickly as well. No Lek.
yes, and now I'm also I know because Bach went out, and That's why I was annoyed, and I'm annoyed because I know that I will play Robespierre,
And
but
there's
he's
this
not
Republic.
here at this point, and the Republic is here, but without Robespierre, and so
It's like, yeah, you
so I was
either don't play this Republic now and then you get some science, but then you have to take
yeah,
Robespierre also for like 3 actions, so that's also
exactly.
suck. Yeah.
Yep. So that was very unfortunate turn of events, leaders, and governments, but that was also good to deny me the Bach. So
Yeah,
fine. I'm happy to have a Republic at least.
yeah. And the Colosseum putting in some work there. And at least Robespierre gives you an MA, which is at least helpful.
Yes, yes. I'm happy about Robespierre because without Zizka I would have well not enough military actions.
And of course, you're gonna lose the Ziska, and then you will be weakest at some point. So that's also.
Oh, and that's the point when I discarded civil unrest.
Oh, you kept it in your hand for this like whole
Yes, I
age.
had it in my hand for whole age, and now I discard it as the age is
And the
coming
age
to an end.
ends, and now basically, yeah, everything gets shuffled back in, and we get hit by the
Yes.
call to arms. And what do you draw, LHR? LHR?
Oh, hi, sorry. Yes. I drew the war over territory on the event, the call to arms.
Oh, okay, yeah, but
And
you. Oh, really? Okay,
yeah, I drew the war over
but
territory and then
you
I gave up.
draw the civil unrest
Yeah, I drew it on
at the end
the
of the
three
turn,
draws at the end of the turn.
and on
Yes.
the third draw as well, right? I think.
Yes, on the third draw,
Yeah, on the
yes.
third draw. So yeah, the one extra draw mattered basically for getting
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
card.
I drew like immigration, aggression raid, and the civil unrest. So that was kind of
Yes.
funny because we realized that we're gonna win the happy face events, and it was good to draw all of the happy face events on the last draw
Uh,
of the.
and that's actually a mistake on our part that we didn't take into account reshuffling of a deck because well, it would be a bit annoying for me to discard something else because I was still keeping an annex maybe for some situation where you overbid and I would be able to take maybe autonomous territory right now.
Ooh. Yeah.
It was a possibility, so it's nice to have this annex, but maybe it was greedy to keep it. I should have
Well, I
discarded
don't think
or
so. I don't think. I think that's very reasonable to just discard that thing because like it's only like a 1 in 20. I mean, 5 in 20. But the one, yeah, like 5 in 20
yeah,
actually is.
but it's well maybe
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I think it's a bit
well
unlucky that I drew all of the.
maybe it wasn't well I played the issue is that we didn't even consider it. We didn't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
That would be an
Yeah.
issue.
So,
Yeah.
so maybe if we would think about it and decide anyway to play the same, it would be better. But we actually didn't think
Yeah.
about it at all. So
Yeah.
that's the
I
mistake.
I see. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because of course there are still. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. You would have to take into account that you didn't draw the Ravages of Time, and so
But
then you have a real big problem with
yeah,
this.
but we thought about that deck. That deck will be reshuffled right now because we actually have a screens on Discord that Wawrzyniec told me the deck will reshuffle now. So put in the screen with all the cards that we seen, and we were putting our screens together to see which cards we already seen. So we know that you've seen the other part of
Uh
cards.
huh. Uh
So
huh.
we were thinking about the deck reshuffling, but we didn't think about the possibility that whatever we discarded will get back to you.
Understand. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of funny.
Yeah,
Because
personally, I
if
don't like this mechanic that events are coming back, are reshuffled and they are coming back. I think
yeah,
it would be much better if they would be just deleted from game after you discard them, like
So what would
I'm
be the
sorry.
reshuffle? Just only like aggressions? No, but that's
Yeah,
or
yeah, military reshuffle.
yeah, only
And
only
defense
military
cards.
cards, no events.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I
or
think it's
or
fine.
maybe add to deck some cards, so reshuffling is never an issue.
Yeah, just
Like
add
add
like
few
another
more,
20 cards, and it's never an
yeah,
issue.
add 10 more events and 3 more defensive cards or so on.
Yeah.
Like
That
one
could
more
be, yeah.
tactic or
That
two,
could
and
be, yeah. That wouldn't be a bad idea for sure. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Generally, it's not that big of an issue, but here it might be. Okay, so
like
yeah.
we I think I often get annoyed by it. Like,
Oh,
oh,
really?
deck reshuffle. Now I don't see what I at this point. It's normally try to calculate some stuff i- in each turn, and when I see, oh, deck reshuffle, so now
Uh,
I just don't care now, and
yeah.
I stop thinking, and it is a bit annoying that the game does it.
That's true. Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah.
Because like also
And you
the
also,
overview thing is just completely gone, right? That's like annoying.
yeah, that's annoying that the overview is gone. You need to remember to make a print screen in time, or
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
All right, let's keep on. We're almost at
I
age
have
three, and
plenty
we're
of
at
those screens on my
we're
PC.
at 2 hours right now, which I mean I don't mind. Like we're doing this to enjoy ourselves, but maybe we can keep a little bit the game
Yeah,
going.
that's
Okay, so yeah, LHR, you just took a bunch of yellow cards because I mean obviously you need to get your rocks somewhere, and that was fine because I mean I was doing my Machu Picchu thing. I can still get to 8 rocks, and then I can give you the mm, with your big CA. You can just take all the yellows, so that kind of worked for us. That dynamic. Anything important?
So I think my turn was just taking a whole bunch of cards and building the one cannon so that I have enough MA to declare
Right.
victory.
Yeah. With the reserve patriotism and things that we were thinking, like, oh yeah, can do the war next turn probably, right? That was the idea here.
But with the patriotism, of course, the MA isn't a problem anymore.
Yeah.
But just to get a bit stronger as well.
Also, with the international negotiations, you took 3 science from me, which of course I like science in my spot, so that was a bit annoying.
I think we were talking about what will annoy you the most.
Yeah,
Not what I need.
yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
We thought like, okay, for me it's pretty much the same to take rocks or science. Both are good for me. We figure out it's pretty much the same, so we try to figure out what is the most annoying thing for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, did I see something here? I don't think I did. Or what was it? Did you see the Ravages of Time already?
Yeah, see there's the Ravages.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So now you put in the Ravages. Yeah. I think we
And
drew
you
that
see the
very
arms
late.
industry.
I'm pretty sure we drew that like at the last
Yes, yes, towards the end.
towards
And
the
then
end,
you see the arms industry here.
and then I see
Yeah,
it
we were
arms
happy that
industry. Yeah.
Ravages are not in this batch right now.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
As I
Yeah,
thought you could make it so it gets out right after the age starts.
Yeah.
Like if it's in this batch,
With the
it would be
Colossus
like
used up
yeah.
yeah,
already. Yeah.
it would be super strong if you would time it right now.
Yeah. Now, yeah, so I did see the arms industry, which also could give LHR some rocks potentially, which would be nice. But yeah, of course, I drew a bunch of stuff. I already drew Impact of Government, and I drew the uh, triple night tactic,
Shock troops.
shock troops. So I was thinking maybe I go cavalry and then just make some cavalries, but I think something interrupted that plan, and it was I think like some colonies soon. but let's see. I mean, some upgrades. Finally, my H1, uh, my H1 plan is coming together. Um, but I miss one science to get into Conmon next turn at the very least, and then I also kind of want to go into Cannon, so definitely having some issues with the science here.
That's a shame that you are free science short, right?
Yeah, yeah, it would be pretty nice to have some science right now. And maybe we can look a little bit at our position at the start of H3. I mean, we kind of talked about it already a little bit, but now we got all our governments.
Yeah, so now I'm more optimistic because we have governments. We didn't get them in manner that I would be happy about, but it was fine. It's better. You weren't able to deny
Yeah, better late than
us
never.
the yeah.
Yeah.
But we already see an issue with happy faces and with ravages of time that we are
Yeah.
anticipated.
And we summed up which events we didn't see, and we realized there is ravages of time, there is immigration, there is some, I don't remember, some other nasty stuff that is
The
there.
prosperity that I
Uh,
discarded, maybe.
Yeah,
yeah, for example.
but for sure
So
not.
yeah, but the ravages was the main topic here, and
Yeah.
I think we skipped even some seats because it was losing us a game if it would come up, right?
Yeah, and of course, politics of strength is something that we had, which you maybe were scared of when LHR was strongest.
Yeah, maybe.
You guys just seeded
Yeah,
like
I think we.
strategic territory too or something, and
Yes, we seeded some colonies,
Yeah.
and yeah,
He- Well, we had already seeded historical territory
yeah,
too, so that was a solution, but we have to win it. There was
yeah,
strategic territory also.
yeah, yeah. And then there's like Chaplin, Marlene, and then there's pro sports. Mm, pretty much.
yeah, there are some
Yeah,
options to get happiness, right?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So it's not bad, but this is something that we have to care about. We are not
You were
scared as much.
sorry, yeah.
So yeah, we were not scared as much because there are solutions, but that's something we have to mind.
Yeah, definitely. It's a possible danger. But you were still not scared about your strength on Wawrzyniec?
Well, I have hussars in hand,
I know. I
uh,
also I
and
also knew that.
yeah, and I have a lot of population.
Well, your
Harvard.
population is is all unhappy though.
Yeah, that's an issue, but there is some solutions for that.
Okay. No,
I
okay. I'm
think
just
next turn I
like
will take movies for two actions to just to have more options to solve the happiness.
yeah. Okay.
And I have science actions. I don't know. I don't remember being
Being scared. Okay.
afraid of. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had the like triple technology in hand, right? Like, or like I have cannons, cavalrymen, but I don't have a lot of science for it yet. So that's a little bit of an
Yeah.
issue.
You still don't have government, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
and you also
So
have to do like a happy faces solution. So
True, true. Yeah, that too. Um, now the only nice thing that was in my favor is that at least I'm again behind LHR, so he can just give me the revolutionary ideas because he didn't really need them. So I was praying for some revolutionary ideas mainly. But I did already draw war and the tactic. So if I can make like three cavalrymen, it's pretty cheap science-wise, and then maybe I can war. I have a lot of military actions with constitutional government and strategy. And if once Lech removes his Colosseum, then he's also a little bit, yeah, he cannot really just sit back passively and then just shoot up whenever you attack him. He kind of needs to go like proactively. Um, so yeah, I was looking at maybe not in the near future, but at some point there might be some strength potential. And like oh yeah, we were thinking about um talking about events. We were thinking about what's it called, iconoclasm, because that against LHR would be pretty annoying. And then maybe it can also drop before Lech. Yeah, because Lech doesn't really have anything yet, right? So we were thinking if Lech doesn't elect Robespierre, then that might be in. And another one was maybe we were thinking about terrorism at some point, but right now it's pretty equal. But we
Yeah,
were,
I had it for some time, but
I
we
think you still have it right now in your
yeah,
hand.
yeah, because it was kind of funny
where
because
do
you
I see it?
guys had like both double alchemy and like no religion or anything. So we were like, okay, if someone ever makes like a random religion, we know what's up. But yeah, yeah, go ahead, Lek. You take Robespierre
So
here.
yeah, and I just show me what I played because I don't really know.
You make computers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the computers
I
were
make
scary.
computers
Yeah, the computers were scary, I think.
Yeah,
because
computers are all. This is always strong play, right?
Yeah,
Computers. There is so many impacts about science,
yeah,
and
yeah, we already have
usually the.
popularization of science on hand,
Oh yeah, and I have impact of science in my hand as last draw.
yeah,
and there is Einstein, and there is Sidmeyer maybe. So
yeah.
and there is Manhattan. So we are thinking computers are just
Yeah,
really strong
and
here.
again,
Yeah,
yeah, like you said, there's the impacts with the science are so big, like impact of technology. I mean, we will maybe also see it later, and then
Yeah,
having two people that can see that, it's pretty scary. Like here, I was getting definitely scared. I remember LHR was actually very optimistic throughout this whole game. He was like, "Ah, I think we're winning. I think we're winning," and I was like, "Ah, it's pretty scary." Yeah.
I think the moment the computers dropped, I started being like,
I see. Yeah, yeah. Because we were like kind of okay on strength, so we were like, okay, we're kind of okay on strength. We were having a bit of a culture advantage, but again, it's not that big of a deal. But I think it was mainly that we were just feeling good about our strength potential
no, I
and
think the other thing was
the happy face
I,
thing.
Hmm. Yeah, and I figured that like if I can declare the war over territory,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
more or less over unless he gets that one tactic, that
But that was a
one
little bit
tactic.
later. That yeah.
well, not
Oh
both.
no,
I
next
had
turn.
both of those tactics. I had.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, oh yeah, both of them.
But the other
Yeah,
one
I had
is
both.
one is worse, right? I mean, how much do they give?
Okay, but
Or is it
well,
5 and 6 or what?
we will talk about this
Yeah, we'll
next
talk
turn.
about it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Because right now you are, yeah, I'm just setting Robespierre because I need an extra action for next turn.
If
I
you
need those military actions.
if you would do the pop, then we might think that iconoclasm is in, and then we might
Mhm.
change our action towards that. Then maybe LHR doesn't war. I mean, could be something
yeah, it could be the play.
because you also don't need the fourth MA right now.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that would be better not to play
Little mind game
Robespierre right now.
because now we felt pretty safe.
Yeah, that's something we did not consider. So for sure, we
Mhm.
should have at least talk about it.
Yeah,
The classic. We should have talked about it at least. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, now the war, and now we were like, okay, surely this will go well. We need some yeah, okay, LHR, you can talk about it.
Yeah, so here I just declared the war and just follow the plan. So I just need to build the cannon, review the defensive army tactics, fix the happy faces with the orc religion,
Yeah,
yeah, and just grab a bunch of cards, I guess. And of course, taking the rifleman in case I get the H3 tactics as well.
yeah, rifleman just good. Pretty solid. stuff. I mean, 33 strength, and also the castle on top if needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so well, we were not that scared because
Y-
I had entrenchments and positional army, so both of those tactics I could work in. There is Marlin there, so I can lose, but by just in a bit. So I losing one token is not that much.
But if you go for that, you don't have to destroy anything.
Yeah, well, it turns out if refugees come out, it is more annoying.
Refugees, and if thingy comes out, the Ravages of Time.
Yeah, of course. So we were very scared about ravages right now
Yeah,
because I have either I lose strength or I lose military action, which is very important.
happy face
So
and military action. Yeah, precies.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
the ravages of time right now would be devastating.
yeah, and then
Indeed.
refugees also indeed is something
but
we see
also there
there.
are two colonies from us, the
Yes,
strategic and historical territory,
and they
which
both work very
yeah.
nice for us
Sending, or what do you? Why did it work for you?
because I can send just I have a lot of defensive cards, so I can
Ah,
win it.
okay.
Well, at least one of those I could win with. Well, yeah, with a single swordsman, and then with Marlin, I could go for entrenchments, I think, or we calculated it that I would at least I would lose a token, but I wouldn't have to destroy one more thing. So
Interesting.
it was pretty much the same thing, just losing one more token, but not destroying irrigation or ion was
Okay.
fine with me.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and I don't know if Lech could prepare better at his turn. We knew that we didn't see wars, so we
yeah.
knew
Yeah, we had all
you got to
four.
have them.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we still decided that the computers are the well, yeah, are the most valuable thing to do right now.
yeah, yeah. Computers is definitely very, very, very strong. Um, let's see. Now, after the war and him going to 33 strength, I decided to put it in the politics of strength. I figured that LHR should definitely win that one. So then the historic territory comes out. Yeah, I mean,
Let's see.
I was preparing for this, yeah, this military, yeah, building up my military. Now this came, and it was kind of annoying because yeah, I do need a bit for that.
Yeah, and for me it was nice to have. So if I would win this, I would have to destroy less, and it was also keep me safe from ravages of time. So
Yes,
I wanted that,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I
and
and
also
mean, go ahead.
if you lose some tokens, then you get the happiness, and it's not so painful.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, also just a 22-point swing, right? Of culture is also not nothing. But also the happy
yes,
faces, we already saw that we already have all the happy face cards in our hand.
mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely needed to bid for this, and I was happy that I did win it. It was my max bid, I think, like two guys and a card, because this allowed for me to at least perfectly be able to defend with building two guys back. And now I'm on 17, and I actually didn't have a defense card, and yeah, I was scared that you would try something there. So that's why I went to
Yeah,
17 here.
and I think you played very well this turn. I was wondering what will you take. Like if you take Pierre, it seems like a very good pick as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you played very well. You denied things from us like prosports, and you ended up in a good situation.
Thank you, thank you. And I
I
already
was
drew
also
now Impact
wondering.
of Happiness and Impact of Strength. So another
I,
Impact of Happiness. Sorry?
you might have also denied Marlene, but you didn't know that I have a tactics for her, so maybe it
Mm-hmm.
would be not good. But I was worried that you might take Marlene here.
I see. What was in the deck still? Yeah, Churchill, Mandela. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously Marlene is not very good for me.
Yeah, but you can sit on Darwin for the like whole
Yeah, but
eight.
yeah, I think it's also yeah. Obviously, I need to make some decision here, and then I would miss out on the Air Forces for two. That is not an option, or I would have to not take Revolutionary Idea for one, which is also not really an option. No, take Pro Sport for one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I guess it's yeah. Just not was not
I
didn't have
think you
enough.
played well.
Yeah,
I think you played perfect turn, but well,
yeah, yeah.
it was
Marlene getting
also.
denied would also be annoying for you. Yeah. Okay.
And now we are sitting because there is this strategic territory on in 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 there. We are afraid about Ravages of Time, but we calculated that if I win strategic territory, I will win war like by one.
Hmm.
But even with castle, even if
Yes,
you sacrifice something in a castle, and you just colonized, so you won't be able to
I
do
cannot
the
contest this. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so we were very unhappy that refugees came out.
No, actually, not very unhappy. We were happy that the Ravages of Time is not
Yeah,
there.
of course.
It could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
worse.
Yeah, yeah. We
That's the
said it could
spirit.
be worse.
That's the spirit. Yeah. Okay.
Uh, and actually, right now, I don't have events to seed. So I would love to seed,
Ah.
but I had all the tactics and all the defensive
Well, yes,
cards
exactly.
for
Yeah, we
colonization.
literally had like zero defense card, like one defense card in like
Yes.
5 turns or something. It's just pretty crazy.
But because of that, I have nothing to seed, so it is unfortunate.
Yeah, I think Wawrzyniec's turn.
Yeah, I took a civil service because it's very strong technology and goes well with Harvard. And I do some army from Marlene with Marlene bonus, Maria
Maria.
Teresa bonus, and also I take revolutionary idea because it's very important for you
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and
And then you
and
just
okay
play it.
card for me. Yeah.
Yeah. With the Harvard. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, Lech and Seed.
Yeah, so I didn't get those colonies, so I did my best during the war by destroying like a lot of my civilization. So
So,
that was
can you tell me how strong would you be with just fortifications?
well, not that.
I
I would
guess
make like three
you would do the
cannons and
same thing, but you would get tactic minus
34, I think.
two, I guess,
Yeah, so
right? Compared to
yeah,
what you did.
yeah, -2. It would be
Yeah.
-2. So I would
and then
lose
you lose
one token.
one token. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically this. Um, but would be yeah -2 because this outdated one is 6. Wait, yeah, it's 6. I was thinking,
Yeah.
it was like cannons and guys. I was like, yeah, well, yeah, it's like 6, and then now would be 5. So you would go to 34, and LHR could sack an swordsman to win in that
Okay.
case.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So we were a bit annoyed to see this, but we did see that you killed off 2 guys, but we were expecting that.
Yeah.
Uh, well, one was
Yeah. I
forced
think
from the refugees, of course, but
I think you won this war. Just
yeah,
it was profitable for you.
Yes, yes, of course.
yeah. But that we were hoping it would be even better if you yeah if you get the fortifications, for example, right? then it would be, yeah, like we said, it would be the same thing, but then LHR actually gets a yellow token and loses a swordsman instead of a cannon. That would be quite a bit better. But yeah, and the other thing is now you're also strongest, and there's like politics of strength in there at some point, and
Yeah.
aggression potential against me. So this little bit extra strength might have been important. I'm not really sure exactly if it's like a two strength if that's important, but yeah, we didn't expect you. We didn't actually think about this. Actually, we were just like, oh, our number is very high, and we didn't actually think about this Marlene. So that's
Oh,
probably bad, but
Oh, she was on the track already.
yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
I actually don't respect Marlene at all. I don't even look at her. But
Oh, really? That's
yeah,
my top one leader of all the ages.
Oh.
yeah. I think
I
it's the most
No.
overrated
How about
leader
Bill Gates?
of all ages. Yeah,
Yeah.
but in four player, not in two player or three player, but in four player, it's the most overrated by far.
Marlin?
Yeah,
No,
Uh,
Marlin is the best leader.
yeah. That's why she's overrated. If you would be saying no, she sucks, then she wouldn't be overrated.
She's
But
Good.
we
underrated.
don't have
Yeah.
we'll do another video on that one. We don't have time.
Like
She does.
she
She
does
does everything.
everything.
Yeah, but that's the problem. She actually doesn't. But yeah, again, like she can do three things at the same time, but she usually only does like one thing or maybe two bad things. But yeah, well, let's see. In four players again.
I'm not sure if I'm okay with that.
No, it's my video, so you just have to suck it up. Okay, so yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, HR sacrifices to not get swung with the yellow togas because the yellow togas are actually kind of annoying to lose at
Yep.
this point.
Yeah, because the next pop becomes unhappy if I lose a token, so that's not amazing.
Mm,
Yeah, we're happy that you have to sacrifice something.
yeah, basically, sacrificing this, you get two yellow togas in the bank. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like getting a
And
getting a
luckily,
colony, and he also loses a yellow token. So you just got like a vast
yeah.
vast territory for like a cannon. Don't
Oh,
question
but
it.
yeah. It was also very handy here that Churchill spawned, so I could basically double my rock production.
Yeah, exactly.
So I could rebuild for cheaper. Yeah.
Now
And
you
with
put
this
in,
crime wave, yeah, we put it
yeah, you put in the crime
earlier,
wave, and we put in the
and we were happy
immigration.
with it because yes, because you're having autonomous territory, losing one more
And the
blue
fast.
token.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, this was
With
extreme. When I
minus
saw
four
this, I was
tokens, it's
extremely,
difficult. Yeah.
yeah, annoyed because, and here, of course, the Machu Picchu of the gods is trying to keep
Yes.
things together because otherwise it's just like completely unplayable.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about this.
I mean,
Yeah.
people disrespect the Machu Picchu, you know? I mean, Harvard College
That's
doesn't give you a blue token, you know? I'm just saying. Okay, let's move on.
yeah. That's
Yep.
an evidence
So
Machu Picchu is the best wonder.
I rebuilt. Yeah. So I rebuilt the cannons to use Napoleon's MA, switch to Churchill, developed the rifles using Churchill's
Yeah, use the
science,
MA
and
good order, yes.
upgraded a bunch of things. Yeah.
And now, of course, we were a bit annoyed that Lech had this cannon thing, but of course, it's quite good for us because we do have like the rifleman already, and Lech doesn't have
Yes, yes.
rifleman. And so yeah, if we deny maybe more than infantry, I mean I can deny it pretty cheap with my leader. This leader is also a lot better in this mode because you deny a lot more things that you don't even want to play yourself, and then you're getting some extra free actions from that. It's actually very nice. But yeah, so here it was like okay, I wanted to go in like triple knight with the rifleman. But then because I had to bid, then I had to make three riflemen. I was like, okay, I don't think I can actually go into this triple cavalryman anymore, obviously. So that's why I actually made the cannon instead of the cavalryman. Because I was like, okay, I'll do the defensive army now. But if this didn't happen, then I would
Yeah.
have probably made like some cavalrymen at this point. And I would be, I mean, it would be fine as well, but this kind of worked out for us in a way. Yeah.
Yes, we were unhappy that we have to set up this tactic that is perfect for you.
Now, would you consider then maybe playing the fortifications instead? Because you said something about not
Yeah, but
having to delete as well, or no, it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
true,
no,
right?
no, but in that case, if I would have like two more strength, I would prefer to play fortifications maybe. But in that case, those two additional strength was needed to tie
Yeah,
even with a sacrifice.
yeah. But then, of course, you get one yellow token, which is a big deal, but you do give us a very strong tactic,
Yes,
maybe.
yes, of course. That's we were talking about it a lot.
Yeah, it's not obvious.
I think this turn with the war was like one of the longest turn that we did. We have
Yeah,
to
that
talk
makes sense.
about very long for about those different possibilities,
Makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's
and we
see.
talked about seeding a lot, like
Yeah.
long talk about seeding because those ravages of time could come up, but yet there are events that are good for us there. So
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's this really this is a great mode where you're two versus two because everything really matters. Like you play with four players and suddenly every single seed is so much more difficult, which is some part of the game which is I mean it's important but it's less important if you're on your own and I mean yeah, I don't know. There's I feel like it's of course you also have to have two people together and it's like you do two turns at the same time which is also of course more planning and stuff so it's but it's very rich I feel like it's a very rich game if you play two
yeah,
versus two anyway
I would like to play more.
yeah yeah I mean one of one
Yeah,
of
me
one of
too.
our teams will play more yeah okay so I mean
There,
is there something
there
on
should be
elixir
more tournaments like that, like
yeah
the
yeah
whole
yeah
league or something.
it's a bit difficult because there's it's a lot of planning of course for people, so not
But
everyone wants
yeah,
to do it more than like once a year.
but it could still be a league, yeah. Like you can just have like two or
Yeah,
three divisions, and
True.
league format would be great.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. I think on your turn at HR, we were saying something about this science that you. I think you were talking about the call at like at some point, and then we just gave it up. Um, and at this point, I think we just gave it up. I mean, at this point, it's obvious that they gave it up, but I don't know. There was like some point that you still wanted the call with the rich land, of course, is still there. But this scientific method upgrade was also not obvious or something because you also wanted to just get
yeah.
rocks for more stuff. But this science upgrade was, I don't know, it ended up being pretty important, I think, but it's a small thing
I
anyway.
think what we talked about was giving you the other copy of reserves because I think one of my initial turns I took both reserves, but we
Right.
figured that you probably needed the reserves to build an extra unit.
Yeah, 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 yeah. There's definitely a lot of those turns where we were like, okay, I mean, what do you need? What do I need? And this was, I think, a turn where we sometimes we just see a good move and we're like, no, that just seems very logical, you know? It's like you're low on rocks, just take some reserves, and then we're like, okay, let's actually do let's actually try to figure out the turn, and then we figure out that I actually need like four more rocks to get some stuff going, and then yeah. Definitely this what we how we played this game in general is basically we just do a turn. But then we always try to make a second turn, like think of a second line, which in my games I try to do, but I usually am a little bit lazy. But I think that's a very, very good habit to make the line that you think is the best and then try to make up another line if that wasn't available to you. And we changed our line definitely quite a few times. And if you change it like two or three times, in a key moment, I mean, that just shifts the whole game. So it's very rewarding to do that. But anyway, that's a little side track. Strategic territories
Yes,
here.
we do pretty much the same. So like trying few for sure we like first try few things just whatever feels good. Then when we see a good line, we think about, okay, if we go with this, what will happen next turn, what will be on the track, and so on. And then you switch it to something else and you compare it.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. I think it's a big trap to just see a good move and be like, oh, yeah, that has to be good. No, there's so much nuance in this game.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, and every single small action has consequences here. Like,
Like this,
you.
like discarding civil unrest.
Surely that wouldn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Meanwhile, I'm like sort of like I'm like listening and talking, and then I'm like still like looking at the game, clicking a bit. But I think let's just go to my turn.
Yep. So here you see the impact of happiness, right? I
Yes.
see that I see the immigration and you see the civil unrest. Wait, no,
No,
you
no.
see
You
that
you
the
you see that
impact.
immigration the turn before. Now you see the civil unrest, and I put in. Oh no, sorry. No, civil unrest you do next turn. So yeah, you see that immigration now, and then I
Yeah,
do I happy, and then next turn you
I
do
will
civil
happy.
unrest. So now we're like pumping up the happiness strategy.
Yeah,
Yeah, good job.
Yes, and we were committed to like science strategy right now. So
Yes.
you are going with happiness, and out on our screens with all the possible events, uh, civil unrest is crossed out. Like we've seen that it won't. You didn't have it. So it's
Yep. Yep. Very unlikely that we have it. Now I finally get my Conmon down, and now I felt good. I have the revolutionary idea, I have the air forces, I can go into the tactic from Lech. I have a million MA, a million CA. I deny this modern infantry for 1 CA. I get them Nelson Mandela for free, basically. More CA from that, and some culture income passively. Always nice. Can
Yeah,
put
all comes together.
all comes together.
yeah,
Patriotism actually corrupted for 1 rock. And I make this warrior because, yeah, I think that would make the difference in some lines where I now lose 1 rock. And then, yeah, then I have one
that
more
was
rock and 1 food. Yeah.
yeah. That's
But now,
Yes,
and
and
yeah. So
I
right now, I said something like, yeah, we should see a lot now because they thought they will be strongest with this war and Napoleon and so on. So for
it's
for
true.
for, for sure they put in some strength events, and
Yeah.
so we call this politics of strength right now.
Yeah.
yeah, we were expecting there is some strength event. I think we expected as well arms industry.
Hmm.
Yes, yes,
Um, yeah, and of course happiness line with
Yeah.
immigration.
yeah.
And then still the ravages. Yeah.
Ravages.
Yeah.
Yeah, and ravages, of
A lot
course.
of great stuff. Yeah. A lot of fun, huh?
Yeah, yeah, and at this point it didn't look so great anymore. I
Hmm.
mean, we taking consideration the events that we
Hmm.
think you played, it's not so yeah, it's not so perfect anymore.
Yeah. I mean, the science is coming. It's a lot of points, but now our gap is still 50 points, and now it's really not nothing anymore. And this
Yes, yes.
the wonders are also not really gonna be that big swings. I mean, just like 20
Well,
points.
Yeah,
the
UN can be a super big swing.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's
UN
yeah, yeah,
will be
UN, yeah, 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 yeah.
That I think that's
Yeah, UN is actually the
probably
big one, yeah.
the the best wonder in this format.
Yeah. And I didn't think about that too much actually before this game. And still didn't actually, as you can tell from me looking at the wonders and being like, oh, they're all kind of bad. But yeah, the United Nations, of course, has a lot of potential because there's a lot of like 15, 10, 5-0 kind of things that you can just go plus 20 on. And Yeah, but the one thing is, of course, that it is still a bit difficult to get the UN down and then not get warred since everyone is going military. But yeah, it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, so we were a bit scared right now, but I think we were like with this politics of strength, we get some nice impacts. So we were like that. We were thinking it's still fine. We can get this with impact of technology and progress
Yeah, you did draw all of them, right? Oh, now already maybe.
and the science. So we were sure that the science line is the correct one here, and the popularization of science was seeded. So
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
so
yeah. So you
we
also have
were
computers.
we knew that we have to figure out we need to get the chaplain fast, and it will be that's
Yes,
why
yes.
we are Wawrzyniec is now getting movies. So now,
But yeah, now it's also the tanks. It's kind of getting a little bit of a problem, especially if this hanging gardens is gonna go away. And I now,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know that I have like air forces and military technology coming. I was looking at some war here, but somehow it didn't happen. So I don't really know exactly. I think I was just still scared to like some top like tanks because it can definitely happen.
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
you have to consider it. Oh,
Yes.
and that's
I think this was
we've seen
another
already.
reason why I didn't war because I got freaking
Yes.
plundered.
We were
Unfortunately, it was Plunder 2.
Hmm.
Yes,
I didn't have a better
because you
aggression.
did you win? Yeah, you no you win. You won the yeah you won the thing right just now the political strength, but you didn't
yeah.
draw a
No,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now I mean of course for me I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 MA and I there was a 11 difference. So if I have one defense card, I can already defend.
Yes, but with
But
this politics of strength, I got four defense just with this. I got four defense cards from this draw.
yes, exactly. From this draw,
Uh,
from the
from
5 cards, you got 4 defense.
yes, yes. So and I already got defense card before.
So you already had 5, maybe, or
Yeah.
I
or
think I have some as well.
Yes.
I remember that
I
LHR. I
think
think had 1 or 0 as
I
well.
think we calculated that it is like again nearly impossible that there is only one card that you can have or something like
Yeah,
that.
and
So
and LHR just bid with the card, basically showing that he has the card.
yes, yes. So so we figured out it must go in. It
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
not a must, but highly
no,
probable it will be a
yes.
success.
Yeah, yeah. Now
We
I
were
will
burned
say that
before.
LHR when we were bidding for that strategic territory 2, I think. Um, we knew that you guys had all the cards, obviously, because we had like 1 card. So and you drew just like 10 cards, or like I mean, okay, the 5 cards and oh wait, what? No, what am I saying? Okay, I guess no, just in general maybe. Just we had like 1 card in total, so we were just like you have a lot of cards, also some H2 cards, just because we had also not a lot of those either. So we were like, okay, this guy's probably always go at least like 9. So that's why we put in just like 9, even though LHR only had like 1 defense card, and then you would lose 2 riflemen, which was actually a very big problem if he would win that. So we actually just put it in to push the price, but it was a bit too dangerous, I think, because like the benefit of it is like you guys losing an extra card basically, because you were gonna win it either way. And yeah, okay, sure, you're losing an extra card, but I don't know. If we would have won that somehow, it was just it would have been very very bad. But we thought basically that because he bid like he would have 2 defense cards, we thought that they might think that oh they drew a bunch of cards, but they're missing 2 defense cards. So they're thinking LHR has 2 defense cards and I have 0, and that's why they aggressed me. So I was like, did we just screw ourselves, you know?
Oh yeah, that might have been things.
So yeah, I mean, even when we didn't get punished by LHR not getting the territory which he didn't want, um, we still maybe got would be able to get punished by you thinking that I have no defense card when I actually do not have any defense card, but could have. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So interesting. Yeah. I mean, I was a bit unhappy to see that, of course, because I was like, I only needed one defense card. I don't draw a defense card, and I get actually owned. But at least it's only a Plunder 2.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, if you had one card, one defense card, and you would have to discard 7 cards in total, it would be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
painful.
It would
Yeah,
be, but I would still have quite a few cards. I have like 3 wars that I
how
can
many?
discard, and I have an aggression,
Yeah,
and then I have
how many cards you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you would, yeah,
I would
you
still
would
have
be down to
three of my
three
best cards,
cards.
so I can have three
Yeah,
impacts left because I don't need any tactics, I don't need any aggressions, I don't need wars. Well, I might want one war maybe.
yeah,
If I actually can block this, then I would want a war. So I can have like one war and 2 impacts. So that's not bad because the game is already over, and I war once and 2 impacts. It's kind of already good enough.
yeah. But it limits your opportunities for sure.
Yeah, because I do like to have like impact of strength in my hand still, just in case we can do
Yeah,
that, or impact of balance or something like, oh, do I actually get some culture going or not? That kind of stuff. Yeah, so it is definitely
yeah.
nice to have some options. But yeah, you stole 5 rocks. And what do you do with it? Like,
Yeah, I I'm not sure. Building some operas, or not yet.
no,
No, I
you
need
need
to
to get
think.
this farm up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I need this farm because well, I only have one farm. So it has to be a good farm.
Yes, I guess that's it.
Because
You
then
just take a
next turn
reserve. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm thinking about building some operas, but I have to like keep my military potential. Well, yeah, I have to be able
I
to
mean,
defend myself, or
yeah.
I
I'm
think we were thinking about aggression maybe
yes,
because there are still 2 copies of military theory coming, and you have science for Air Force and military theory, and yeah, maybe it would be
Hmm.
enough for some, yeah,
Yeah, if,
yeah. You did
at
also the
least
modern
for some
infantry,
push.
right? Maybe some modern infantry, and then you
Yeah, maybe.
actually get the good tactic, and then air forces after. But yeah, that would maybe take too long. But maybe just instead of air force, just modern infantry. But maybe it's just the same. But then if you have to do the air force, then you have like where do you get the pop from? I guess. Uh,
Yeah,
so maybe if
it
you get
would be
modern
like
infantry.
yeah,
All right, LHR push. And here we do the economic progress. No, here we do the civil unrest, right? That's the civil unrest right now.
no.
We
Oh, you
see
see
it.
civil
We
unrest.
see it.
Oh yeah,
hmm no
yeah. You
laws.
see a second Prosport. Very good moment to see that.
And this arms industry was quite nice because I just lost a lot of rocks.
Yeah, we were annoyed by it.
And of course, LHR
Uh,
is also still low on rocks because he's still on cheap rocks.
yeah, but we were annoyed by it, but it was very expected. We
Yeah.
knew that you had it, and we were. I think we were still happy that it's not something worse.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now we have to deny the tanks. So we're like, okay, you deny the first one, and then I have a very good chance to deny the second one. Maybe we can do something still. But yeah, the MA problem for LHR can't really go for much. Like you still need a tactic to be copied, so there's definitely not really there's no draws going on, there's no war going on for him, but at least he's safe. And he made like 100 culture by now, so can't really blame the guy for anything here. Then I see the decide to do impact of government because that is at least like pretty big already. I have 9-7 right now, and sure they can maybe get some military theory, but shouldn't really be ever better for them. Um, let's see what I do. Little team sports. This was interesting. Maybe you saw it. I was like playing the arena instead of the pro sports. I actually decided to do the team sports here, and this was
Yeah, and why did
because
you do that?
now in 2 turns I can actually go for air forces,
Oh yeah.
and that was very possibly important. I don't know if the rocks also mattered, but yeah. And then here we made maybe the biggest, no, not the biggest, but very big mistake. And I took double urban growth instead of the endowment. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just like, yeah, urban growth, pretty good, I guess, generally,
Maybe it
but not for
increases
us.
your military potential a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I mean, only one urban growth is really gonna be good. But it's like, if I have to, I can use it to get 2 more strength. So, but it's not really actually
Yeah.
doing anything for me.
Yeah, and you can use endowment.
Yeah, I can use endowment, and that is like a 10-point swing probably if I give it to you. So that was very bad. Yeah, like later I was like, if I took that endowment, this game would be over. Now I'm still a little bit scared. So yeah, get a little stronger, get patriotism. Yeah, but yeah, I couldn't war, which yeah, sad. And here the tanks finally for you.
Yeah. So I take it. And what else do I do? I
Endowment,
take
military
endowment.
theory. I'll do some upgrades.
Yeah, and I do some upgrades.
Don't have enough CA to actually play the military theory apparently, but at
Yeah.
least you're strongest. And then another military theory, so that was pretty nice for you guys.
Yeah,
Also,
we expected the impact of government at this point, and we see that progress. I think,
yes.
or we will. So we knew
Yeah.
there will be a progress, and the government.
Now here it became very, very interesting, right? Because now, for us, we knew exactly what was in the draw, like immigration, civil unrest. Well, not civil unrest, but impact of happy, and then civil unrest on the top of the next cycle. And so now we were really like, mm, we already denied double pro sports. There's only like the Charlie Chaplin really for Wawrzyniec. Oh yeah, and the Ravage of Time, of course. So yeah, like Ravage of Time, immigration, impact of happiness into civil unrest. So that's like the train,
Yes.
and
So impact of happiness was also, well, we knew that you played that for sure, but we hope that it's not this one in this
yes,
batch.
yes.
Well, for sure you've seen this, but it would be unfortunate if you've seen it so early.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And this will change a lot of our decision in this turn. So when Wawrzyniec starts the game, we first calculated the turn, and well, we will when you get to the Wawrzyniec, we will
Yeah.
talk more about this, because that was the either longest turn or second longest that we
Yeah,
did.
here we were like, oh, they're both online. Okay, maybe in an hour we can play. Maybe let's come back in an hour. Yeah, because yeah, this was very very complicated at this point. Because yeah, basically we both knew exactly what the other person wants to seed, and there's like 8 cards left at this point, so it's a very very high chance that you can seed it. So you can basically already know pretty much exactly all the turns of every player in the next 2 turns. But like all the
Yep.
iterations, you don't know if immigration is on top or if this is on top or if I have happy is on top or not.
Mhm.
So there's you can basically do all the simulations, but there's a lot of them.
Yes, yes. So at this point, we did most of them, and we calculated. I think we started we calculated hard after seeding, so we
Hmm.
knew already happiness was out. I think before I started some rough calculations, and it turned out okay. We are fine. It's very looking very good for us.
Okay.
And then we seed, and the happiness goes out. And I said something like, "Okay, we will do exact calculations after we seed, but it's looking good. It's looking good." And then happiness goes out, and we say, "Okay, it's not it's not looking good."
Yeah, I mean this one is not that bad. It's only one population for Wawrzyniec, but
Yeah,
um
that one was not. But right now, if you well, you are doing just fine turns, setting up for impact of happiness.
yes. And then yeah, me as well. I mean now the ravage of times hit.
Oh, you already seeded strength at this point.
Yes.
Okay, that's also uh, well something we didn't. I think we thought about impact of strength a lot
Mm-hmm.
because we could take it over. I think, or at least I could be like much stronger for the last turn.
Yeah. I think at this point it was like either we gain points all of it or maybe you get like first and then we get like second, third. It's kind of what we were expecting, I think.
Yeah, so it would be like even.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I thought you played it last turn,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah.
were waiting with it. Okay, so you are setting up fast foods. That's fine.
Yeah.
And and now is this turn. So if the happiness would be not last event, it was very
You seed it first or
well. First, we did some rough calculations. Then we figure out okay, it's fine. Unless it's a happiness, but we have a turn prepared with Chaplin and get like fixing this happiness a bit.
yes.
So we figured out okay, if this is not happiness, it's an easy turn. We fix the happiness, we win a game, easy.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
is happiness, so it's not easy right now.
Now
So we have
there's
to
one benefit, and that is that at least the wonders don't crumble before your turn. So you do get two more happy
Yeah,
phases and one more happy phase because it's the digital
yes,
version.
I
Could be
yeah
even worse.
yeah, could be.
yeah. So and so after that we do like a whole Excel. I'm streaming Excel to Wawrzyniec. I'm doing calculations. Wawrzyniec is like feeding me the information. Like I'm
Yeah,
typing all the scenarios.
I'm counting impacts.
Yeah, we are doing all the simulations of all the possible situations with all the impacts. We figure out okay, the worst are impact of strength and so on, and
And
and we
harmony. Yeah,
yeah,
Oh
and we
yeah, I
find a
think
line.
why I put that one in is also because I had so many things that I wanted to see that I definitely wanted to put something in,
Mhm.
and I thought that one was good potential. Yeah, basically, and then yeah,
Okay,
let's see.
and we find a line that we pretty much win. Like it's almost sure win, and then Wawrzyniec says, "Oh yeah, but." The deck was reshuffled,
Wait,
and there
that's
is a
crazy that you
possibility.
did think about that though, from this
Yeah,
point.
and he
yeah.
said that there might be civil unrest, and we are like, thinking out, okay, but what are the chances? The deck reshuffles. We go back, watch replay. I discarded it last turn. They drew only one card or something. Like
No,
it
no.
was only
Yeah,
one
they
draw.
actually drew, I think, five.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
It
drew
was
two from the
about
call to
20%.
arms, and LHR drew one from
yes,
call to
yes.
arms, and then LHR drew at
So
the end of the
three,
turn 3 cards, so
yeah,
six
yeah,
cards, I think.
yes. So we were thinking about it, and
But
the longer we
there
were
were three
thinking
cards maybe
about it,
still
it
in the
was
deck
like,
or something, and so we only drew three from the reshuffle, maybe something like that. I don't know. Oh no, no, probably was
I
already no, but yeah,
no,
basically yeah, like
no. It was you drew 6 cards.
yeah, 6 cards, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but okay. Well, we were thinking that it's not a. We shouldn't be bothered by that. We play this line. We play the line. We started. Okay. We are doing it, and then on my turn, this answer. Uh, it's civil unrest, and then we are like thinking, okay, I do. I look at the calculations, and now we lose for sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. No, there was
Yeah, oh no, there was one line. If you didn't have impact of strength, that we
Oh, okay,
still
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
win.
because there
So
were, I think, two cards that were not drawn by anyone.
yeah.
And yeah, that was our last hope
And
that
we were praying that it was like impact of tech, and you guys were like praying the the impact of strength.
yeah, but you will know about impact of tech already because of the UN, right? So
Well,
you
right
knew
now you
it.
haven't played it yet
Yeah,
on my screen,
yeah.
like
And
before my like at the end of my turn. But we were definitely discussing a lot about this UN at this point, and we were like, yeah, I think they're, I mean, it's extremely likely that they have some Eye of Tech or something, and then you can finish it and then show it and then show it again.
yes,
But we did see that because we of course knew that Civil Unrest was in there, and then we saw that you have no CA to get this Charlie Chaplin if we end the age. And that's why I mean, not, I don't know, yeah, I think that was like, at some point we were like, we need to end the age because then he don't lose the CA also from from
yeah,
the leader. So
yeah. That
yeah,
was
very
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 good call.
clever.
you know, and so we were like, okay, they can get this UN and it's very annoying or like it's very big, but then they will get hit by the civil unrest at least. But of course, in your position, yeah, there's no way you can play around it. So
Yeah, at this point,
it looks very cool though. Like look at this. Plus 32
yes,
and we have 4. So plus
yeah.
28.
So 28, and we played twice because
Yes. And the
you
second one is also 28.
so you were talking about your advantage of 50 points earlier.
Well,
That's
exactly. You have some hyper
this is
giga thing, and now you were
yeah.
equal. So,
So that's having impact of tech was like twice 28.
exactly. So we needed those 50. I mean, that is like your ace in the hole, and we countered it already. So I think that 50 is pretty good. I will take 50 here. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, the Genghis
Oh,
Khan
of
went
course.
in. It was pretty sick.
Yeah. Well, it's always better to have advantage than
Yeah.
not, but it can get the advantage can shrink really fast with
Yeah,
just one good
it is
impact. And
definitely one war, some impact,
yeah,
a good wonder that's like maybe if one of us misses a wonder, then it's like minus 20 already. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff, but we were able to keep our strength up, and yeah, then we kept the plus 50 into the end game, and then of course plus 50 is pretty good, yeah. And here
now
we
we are
go.
very sad. Very sad.
And
Yeah.
here,
So,
can I tell the class? Wawrzyniec was typing in the chat.
well,
I hate this mechanic, and then he was like, sorry, I lost my mind for a second.
yeah,
Very,
I tilted a bit.
yeah,
Doesn't
till
happen to me very often,
yeah.
but it was the moment. You know.
but very
and
quickly, we definitely
very, very,
understood.
very sad moment.
Yeah, yeah. Especially, yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, it was very sad because we said it was exactly like, okay. We lose if this is civil unrest, we lose. Otherwise, we win. But what are the chances? I play the event. It's civil unrest. So, and at this point, we knew that we lose. So,
Yeah.
and now we figure out, okay, if I, instead of doing strength, because I was able, I remember that I had a line where I go with strength, and then I'm and winning impact of strength, and then it's fine for us. But we figure out the line where you have no impact of strength, that we can win. So
Hmm.
we are abandoning our previous plan and going with something strange.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you have to gamble at this
Yeah,
point.
some more greedy scenarios.
And honestly, at this point, we looked quickly at the impacts, and then we were like, okay, this is like 50, 60 or something, and we were like, I think we were like 80 ahead or something. Uh, so we were like, I think if they have the best impacts, they can't win. And so we just played some moves, not really optimizing exactly.
Oh, you should have been optimizing. It could have been close.
Well, honestly, we should have because we were a bit careless, and then because like we were like, okay, I think it's like plus 15 or something, and then I was like, wait, they actually have endowment. Did we? Are we still okay? I think we're still okay, but we were like way too lazy. Like I don't know why, like way too lazy there at the end. Yeah, but let's see. Oh yeah, we knew the economic progress is in. HR's here that at some point. We thought it would be a nice timing, which it was. So that is very interesting, right? This game, I think 3 times we seeded something in at like the end of the at the end of the flip. That was like a lower age than the age you're in. So we put in Dark Ages, it comes out
Yeah, yeah.
immediately. We put in Good Harvest, it comes
Good
out
one.
immediately, and then also Economic Progress this time. Um,
Well, with Dark Ages, there were free cards there, so it
yeah, yeah,
was
yeah,
not that
but
long.
yeah, there were three cards,
It was
yes,
the first one.
but it's like yeah,
No, yeah,
it
but
wasn't.
of course,
Was
it's
it the
always
first one?
always
No, it wasn't the first one. It was the second one, I think, because Wawrzyniec had Joan of Arc and he looked at the top
Piece of the Joan. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
and he didn't see it.
But the idea is, of course,
Yeah,
very potent, that you see something and the deck shuffles at that point. At the sec, you can already have it. If you are two players, one can see an event, and on the second turn it can already pop up.
yeah,
It's
yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so definitely keep those Good Harvest, Dark Ages, New Deposits kind of stuff. And then like either you're ahead, then you get it, or you're behind, and then at some point you're gonna be similar, and then those rocks or food or stuff is more beneficial for you because you were gonna have a yeah a shortage. So it's always good kind of. So that was pretty cool. And then yeah, I just
You know,
did some stuff, I guess.
you are just securing the strength event.
Yeah, the strength.
yeah,
There
Yeah,
it is
and
already.
yeah, and now
our last hope.
yeah,
No, this was
that's
already like the first thing you saw. Yeah,
yes. Again, it's now now
Yeah,
seeing
and
strength, we don't have mathematical chances, so
I see.
we just do whatever. And
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I actually prepared here for harmony because it looked very well
yeah,
to you like 1 turn or 2 turns before.
yeah.
So I assumed it's there.
Was it there?
No, I think it was.
Yeah, I did have it, but I had a lot of good things to seed. Like I just like, drew like 10 impacts that I could seed somehow.
yeah, so it's sometimes also the case that like one of you drew all the good impacts for you, and the second one not the best one. So we had some hope that maybe there is like you didn't see it perfectly.
Yeah, LHR seeded no impact, so I mean I don't know what that says, but yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I didn't
of
have
course,
time to
sometimes there
get
are
everything out or something, yeah.
yeah, sometimes there are situations that you just have to see to anything
Yeah.
to push out
Yeah,
certain event from the deck, and yeah,
But I guess since
yeah.
so
LHR never seeded anything, that should mean that I have all the other impacts, so
But
I will
you don't have
have
them
them at
all
the
at once.
start.
So
Yeah, yeah.
at the beginning of the age, you are really desperate to push the ravages of time from the deck. So maybe you
Yeah.
see it like
Yeah, yeah.
I
If I
don't know
get
some
like
impact that
some of the good ones at the end, then I can only
yeah
play one of them. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So maybe you see the impact of colonies that is neutral or even like you lose 3 points on this impact, but it is just to push out the ravages of time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we
No, for
hope for
sure.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the impact of technology. It's pretty big as well. And here the impact of
Yeah, and
harmony.
that is
That's pretty equal. And the impact of science. I think maybe I could. No, I don't know. And then in the
yep,
end, how much difference was it? Plus two,
15 points. That was
15?
15 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG, and congratulations. It was very well played.
yep.
Yes, it was a great game. Very enjoyable, and GG as well. Definitely had to fight for it. And yeah, that means that yeah, this is the, let's see, let's bring it up here. I have the sheet, and this was already the quarterfinals. So we're going into the semifinals. So at the start there was a group section. Did you guys won that easily, or did you win every
Yes,
game?
yes.
We actually,
Yes.
well, let's not spoil because we might do one more video on one of the games. But yeah, we also made it, I guess, at the first position at least. So we were both first, and we played each other. Oh no, we were first, and then we played the STOS first. No, you were STOS. No, we played the Raiders first. Yeah, and then that was a. I guess you can already see that. Yeah, we won it by like 40 points, but you guys won by recognition. And then we played each other. So next, it's not put in yet, but it's I don't know who this is, but yeah. Oh, it's on. Wait, no. Next is the quarterfinals. Next is the quarterfinals. I see. So quarterfinals, half finals. Yeah. So still a bit to go. I think a lot of strong players
I I am very sad that we lost. Not because well, it was a good game, but I'm sad that I we
can't.
are not able to play more because it
Yeah.
is so much fun.
Yeah. 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 Agree.
That's true.
It's a lot of fun. It's actually the most fun. Yeah. Very
Yeah,
exciting.
I think that's the most fun I had from through the ages like ever.
This
Well,
particular game or just in general? Team champion.
Uh, I think this team champion in general.
And then.
Previous game was also very fun. Like we made some really fun plays, and you have to think in a different way.
Mhm.
And I have the opportunity to talk in depth with Wawrzyniec. So normally you don't have this opportunity live
Yes.
talking about the games in such a depth. Uh,
What is like your
so
dynamic? Is there like often that maybe Wawrzyniec see something you don't, or is it like pretty equal, or?
well, he's better. So I think we most often go if there is a dispute, he has the final say.
Is there
But it's
often a
not
dispute? Like how many times would you say there's like a real dispute in the game?
not often because we talk so much about
Yeah.
this all the possibilities that I think we are able to. convince one another that something is best,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
just prove it mathematically that this is
yeah.
the
Yeah.
best line.
We talk as long as we get to the point where we agree on
Yeah.
what we should do.
I think for us, we have like maybe 2 or 3 points where we're like, uh, well, it could be either this or that. I don't really care. You can choose. That would be like the extent of it. And then when we say that, it's like, no, let's just do this. We should probably just do this. Yeah, okay, let's do this. But like maybe like 2 or 3 times. And then there's definitely another maybe 5 times or something where someone thinks of a line and then we almost do it. Okay, maybe not five, maybe another 3 times where it's like we almost already do a line and then someone says like, wait, but what about this? And then we're like, wait, hold up, redo. So we
Yeah,
definitely
totally.
close to disaster sometimes. Yeah, which is
Yeah,
fun.
you always need to think about the worst outcome of event.
Mm.
Is it worth the risk of seeding? Or yeah, things like that.
All right, well, we're at 3 hours, 10 minutes, which, I mean, is expected, honestly. I also did 3 hours with Weidenbaum if you really want to just talk about everything, kind of, every turn, at least a little bit. And when there's 4 people that all have
Yeah,
a good
Mhm.
strategic mind that thought deeply about every move, then of course this will
yeah, it
happen.
takes
So
time.
I hope,
We would have much more to talk about if we would do it like right after the
so
game.
maybe it was a good idea
But
that we took a bit of time.
yes, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, I very much enjoyed it, and I am very grateful that you guys decided to show up as well. I hope you enjoyed it as well. It seems
Yeah,
like it.
Are you
yeah,
up? Are you up for a rematch at some point?
Oh, I see. After we
After you
win.
win the after you win the champion title, can we just strip it
Yeah,
away
yeah.
from you?
When we get kicked out, or if we win, we can do a rematch. Yeah, deal.
nice.
Wait, there needs to be we need to suggest this to the CGE people that we must be able to choose seats, something like that, so that we can play this mode.
Yeah, or yeah. Otherwise, we would have to keep restarting. Yeah. True.
Yeah, yeah, we can keep restarting.
Yeah,
Or we
that's
just
not
say
our
like whoever is on
research
one
to
and
do.
four has to play together. Uh, yeah.
Funny.
All
Yeah,
right. Well, thank you very much
yeah,
again, everyone, for
yeah.
coming,
Thank you very much.
Thanks everyone.
See you.
and
See
See
you and good
you.
night.
see you in the
Yeah,
next
good night.
one. Bye
Bye.
bye.